to Blante. Sweeping near side, a lot of room to Blante.
He's going to
see
score.
You later. To Blante, a 29-yard touchdown run. To Blante, sweeping near side, a lot of room to Blante.
He's going to
see
score.
You later. To Blante, a 29-yard touchdown run. Folks, welcome to Prescott Memorial Field at Roscoe Eade Stadium. I'm Jim Spencer. Welcome to Golden Wire Football Playoff Style. Week 10, Sterling will match up with the Lions of St. Viator here in first-round action in Class 5A on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. My partners are here, Elroy Wild and Matt Gingrich. Ging, of course, we'll get to enjoy a great weather day. So, you know, you couldn't ask for much better in terms of weather for a playoff game.
We've been blessed all year long with great weather, most Friday nights, all but one, I think, and this just feels like playoff football weather on a Saturday afternoon here in Sterling.
Playoff Saturday afternoon, that's right. I mean, playoff games should be on Saturday, right?
Oh, I think so. It's a little different. I think the players look forward to something a little bit different. Gives you one more day to prepare for the first game, and I think that's important too. Our coaches usually do a great job of preparing our team, so they get one more day to do it.
All right. You know, sometimes Sterling fans are accustomed when they see a Catholic school on the other side of the bracket to go, ooh, I don't know, we don't do very well against those teams. I think all time Sterling has 3 wins against private school teams in playoff competition. I think their record against private schools is 3-12 all time. 2 of those wins came back in 2017. One of those wins was against St. Viator back in 2017, Matt. But this St. Viator team is good, but it is not St. Rita, And it is not St. Patrick that Sterling saw last year, and Sterling was blown out in their last 2 games against private schools. It's not the same. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it is not a game that Sterling can't compete in.
It's definitely not going to be easy, and folks also need to realize that this is not a similar matchup as 2017 when these two teams played in the first round. It's not going to be 48-0 in Sterling's favor like it was then. This is a Viator team that I think is better than that Viator team, and this is a Sterling team that's not as good as the 2017 team. Having said that, I think that we're in for a close competitive game. You can't look at seeds or records. Viator is 5-4, largely based on the level of competition that they play. I would argue that if Sterling played their schedule, we would also be 5-4 and maybe 4-5. So, you know, you can't look at records, you can't look at seeds. You've got to play your best football against what's going to be a really good football team.
And with that being said, Elroy, I like the matchup in this regard. Now, Sterling, traditionally up front, known as a physical, team that can beat you up with an offensive line and, with a defensive line up front. Sterling's not that kind of team this year. They're very much a finesse-based team. So is St. Patrick. So is St. Viator. So in terms of style of play and the type of attitude that the teams bring, I think this is a pretty good matchup for Sterling.
I think so too. I think their offense is very even, pass and run. They have some unusual formations and plays out of it. Defensively, they're quick, but they're not really big, to your point. So, yeah, I think this is a good matchup that way. We'll just have to make sure that their quickness, that we make sure we defend that well, because especially 15 at nose guard, I think he's a pretty quick athlete, seems to be in a lot of plays. So I think we match up well, though.
All right. In terms of we want to make sure people have a good idea what's going on here. We don't want to talk all about St. Viator, but, Sterling, with the type of team that they've had this year, they have shown they've got some dudes. I mean, J.P. Schilling is going to be healthy again. Sterling's dudes need to be dudes, man. I mean, you need your best players, Matt, to be great to win these playoff games.
Cale, Ryan, and Schilling have put up such great numbers, both on the ground and also in the air a little bit too when you combine those two at quarterback. And I've been really happy with what Antonio Tablante has done the last few games as well. So yeah, those 3 guys in particular have got to be the mainstays for this offense. But let's not forget about Kested as well. He can contribute. And Lettergerber's been kind of quiet lately. He has the potential. So yeah, our skill guys really need to make the difference today.
The biggest thing, Elroy, is it offensive production or solid defense? What's more important in this game in your mind?
Well, most football coaches, I remember Coach Schlemmer after the game, even though we blew out UT, he was a little bit down because in his way of thinking, the defense didn't play very well. So I think we got to see our defense step up a little better than it did last week. I think our offense will, especially with all the weapons that Matt just talked about. I'm not too worried about that. I just want to see the defense step up and hold them to, let's say, under 20 points, and I think we'll be fine.
All right, it's going to be interesting. Always fun. Never take Week 10 for granted, and we're looking forward to some good stuff here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon at Prescott Memorial Field at Roscoe Eade Stadium. Winner of this game advances to the second round next week and will take on Chicago Goody or Chicago Noble Pritzker. If Sterling happens to be fortunate enough to win today, they are going to be on the road. It is a guaranteed road game in Chicago if the Golden Warriors win here this afternoon. That game kicked off about an hour or so ago in Chicago. We'll try to keep you abreast of the action there as much as we can here during our Golden Warrior TV broadcast today. You guys ready for some more Sterling Main Street Golden Warrior pregame report?
Always.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so come on, partners.
Inside joke.
My partners, all right. So we'll take a break here on the Sterling Main Street Golden Warrior pregame report. We have got a Know Your Warriors feature coming up. We have got 5 questions with Coach John Schlemmer, and we've also got the team introducing themselves. The starting lineup for the Golden Warriors in this playoff game is coming right up here on Golden Warrior TV, so stay tuned. Sterling Main Street reminds you that you can find it all in downtown Sterling. Enjoy a bite to eat, Grab a latte at Airplay Espresso and Bakery. Spruce up your wardrobe at UOI Boutique. Catch a movie at the Sterling Theater. Get pampered at Merle Norman. Or just enjoy the history of the architecture and the stories behind the murals throughout the downtown. There's something for everyone. Sterling Main Street has been on a mission to enhance our downtown for over 15 years. Learn more about that mission at sterlingmainstreet.org.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals. Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. Whether you're dining in or using our convenient drive-thru, curbside pickup, or delivery, serving your appetite has never been easier. Fresh quality comfort food from Candlelight Inn in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Here at Cunis, we've been proud sponsors of Sterling Athletics since 2015 when the Auto Group first came to the Sterling area. And we'll continue to support the Golden Warriors for many years to come. Stop by either one of our locations here in Sterling for your new ride. And with over 5,000 in stock group-wide, we're sure to have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for. Plus, now you're covered with our Cunis exclusive no-fear lifetime powertrain warranty. Now with all new and pre-owned vehicles. Faith, family, giving back, that's Cunis.
I think I wanted to be a marine biologist, a veterinarian. Don't procrastinate. To see into the future. Phoebe Bridgers. AP Bio. Superman or Strawberry. Missy Franklin. Jurassic Park. Dolphin kicks! In that tone.
GeoStar Mechanical is proud to be a new Golden Warrior corporate champion and excited to be a part of the Sterling community with offices at 1741 Industrial Drive. GeoStar Mechanical is a commercial contractor serving northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. GeoStar is new to the Sauk Valley area, but has been serving its customers for nearly 15 years. They feature an experienced, locally based staff that sports nearly 500 years of combined experience. These folks know what they're doing. Whether it's heating, cooling, refrigeration, plumbing, electrical, or building automation, GeoStar does it all, including kitchen service for local restaurants like Angelo's. To learn more about all the services GeoStar Mechanical has to offer, visit geostarinc.com.
Hi, I'm Dirk Mettinger, President and CEO of Sauk Valley Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, our team includes a lineup of local talent from across the Sauk Valley area. Our team is the backbone for all that we do. So here are a few members of our all-star starting lineup. Sauk Valley Bank, locally owned, locally focused since 1999.
Yeah, no, this is fun. I know we just had a conversation about how things can change so quickly, and we're so lucky to be playing in the playoffs for a few straight years, and kind of that's the expectation here now. But even being the expectation, even being something that our kids are familiar with, and really fans are used to, it's still something that our kids went out and earned, and they knew what they had to do to get to this point. So we're excited to be here. We're excited to be playing at home. So anytime you get to week 10, that's when things are going pretty good. So we're looking for a great opportunity, another one on Saturday. With certain groups it's easy, and this one I think it is because we talked on Monday about this could be the last Monday if we don't, go out and do the things throughout the week and then go out and play really well on Saturday. So it has the potential to be the last. And as seniors, you hate to say it, but it's a reality. So I think each day your kids come out to practice, just keeping them focused. And no matter what happens on Saturday or the following week these kids have practiced hard all year. They've done what's asked of them. Even in the weeks that maybe we didn't have the successes that we wanted on Friday nights, it was never because of a lack of preparation thing or kids coming out and not taking that opponent seriously or going through the motions. They've practiced well all year, and it's been a great group to be around every day because they have fun with it. They come out there, they work their tail off, and they have fun. So I think you have to keep that vibe going, but at the same time make them understand, like, hey, listen, it's a different feel now because things can change so quickly, and next week could be we couldn't be together if we don't go out and play the way we're capable of. Prep's going to be different just because you have that extra day, and so you can kind of shorten things down because you have a whole extra day, and keep your kids a little bit more fresh. And we're lucky, our staff is split staff, so we have a defensive staff, we have an offensive staff, where those guys can now help out on the other side of the ball without the underclassmen being there. And I think if you'd ask coaches, they love it. I think I heard a kid last night be like, man, playoff practices are great because you get more reps and you can do other things that you normally can't do. We don't have bad numbers by any means on the varsity, but when you can add an extra 10 kids from the underclass to help out with things, you can just do more. So it's always exciting. And then we tell our kids, if you get to this, I promise you the practice become more fun because they become more intense. They become there's greater meaning to them, and kids want that. They want to have something to that goal to go out and achieve. And sometimes throughout the grind of a regular season, it's tough. Football's so repetitive that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, kind of how your week rolls. But when you get another opportunity, when you get this, it can kind of change things. So I think it's a lot of fun. We've been lucky enough to coach in a couple of playoff practices and weeks, and we want to keep it rolling. As always, you got to stop the run. I think they're pretty 50-50 split. They do a really good job of mixing things up. They throw on first down. They throw in situations you might think they're going to run the ball, and vice versa, run on situations you think they might throw it. And so their play caller does a really good job of kind of keeping you on your heels based on the film that we've seen. So we have to stop the run, and they're very capable of throwing the ball, and they throw it a lot, and they do it really well, and they have kids on the perimeter that do it, catch the ball. The quarterback has done a good job of kind of creating time, the way they kind of get out in space and give him a little bit more time throughout the rollout. And then they protect pretty well. So we've got to win the line of scrimmage, and then, on our back half, we have to understand situation football because they do some really good things, and they're going to complete some passes like we saw last week, but it's not allowing that big one, trying to eliminate that big play where we can kind of make sure we can grind it out and continue to get after those guys. He's just really good. He's really good. He catches the ball. He gets open. There are times it looks like he's covered and he still makes the catch. They do some different things with him. They move him around, which it makes it tougher to kind of know where he's going to be at all the time. But when he gets in open space, he's a really good player. So our kids are going to have to be aware of where 11 is, and the same thing with 17. The same thing with 84. Their big H-backs are really good players. So they have a lot of really good players on their team, and but our kids, they're up for the challenge. I mean, this is a great challenge. This is what playoff football brings, challenges like this. So if we go out and play the way that we're capable of playing, we're going to be right there at the end, and that's all we want, is we want a chance to continue to keep this thing moving.
Toro is the #1 snowblower brand in America because they don't take snow for an answer. Exhibit A, the Toro Power Clear. It cuts through deep snow like a hot knife, so you'll be done and on your way in no time. We're talking big-time power in a small package. The PowerClear engines are guaranteed to start and have plenty of power to blast through deep snow fast. Toro's Power Curve system shreds the snow and throws it up to 40 feet without clogging. And the unique scraper design sweeps the pavement squeaky clean, even after the plow comes and piles it all back up at the end of your driveway.
Check out Toro's full line of new snowblowers at Frank's Repair, 405 Ash Avenue in Sterling. Hey, Golden Warrior fans, bet I can make you hungry. Told you, I win.
Sauk Valley Community College is a place of community. It's where dreams are achieved in the classroom and in the workplace. You'll find familiar faces in our staff and faculty as they lend a hand both on campus and around the Sauk Valley. At SVCC, we turn your dreams into reality and then celebrate your success. Visit svcc.edu to learn more about your community college.
We knew moving on with hospice was necessary. Thankfully, we talked with Dad and he gave us an idea what he wanted. That conversation let us know how to choose. We made the right choice with Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice.
The Gaffey Hospice program is designed to comfortably navigate patients and families during the end-of-life process, offering strength, comfort, and support. Gaffey's professional staff provides the type of quality care and attention your loved one deserves. Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice. Trusted hands, expert care.
And right now it is time to meet the Golden Warriors starting lineup for today's playoff game.
Lucas Austin, Jr., Chandler Middle School. Anthony Spears, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Chase Ulrich, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Christian Beasley, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Troy Hernandez, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Justin Knoll, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Kale Edgerber, Jr., Chandler Middle School.
Tony Tavante, Senior, representing Franklin Elementary.
Tommy Tate, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Joe Marsherato, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Kale Ryan, Senior, Lincoln Jefferson Elementary.
Javier Luna, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Kendrick Muhammad, Jr., Indian Trail Middle School. Christian Beasley, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Mason Edmond, Jr., Chandler Middle School.
Kale Ryan, Senior, Lincoln Jefferson Elementary. Tony Tavante, Senior, representing Franklin Elementary.
Lance Wren, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Isaiah Mendoza, Jr., Chandler Middle School.
JP Schoen, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
AJ Custard, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
Mateo Vasquez, Senior, Chandler Middle School.
What is it about wood floors that make people proud? Is it that they're sturdy, yet warm and cozy? Or do they just feel like they're making a statement about their home? Something that says, this is the place I choose to live my life to its fullest. At Brothers Flooring, we'll work with you to make sure your choice fits your lifestyle. From selection to installation and beyond, we're here to help you. Come check out the latest trends in wood flooring. Brothers Flooring, 1111 First Avenue, Rock Falls, and 1419 North Galena Avenue in Dixon, where you're one of the family.
Here at CGH, EMTs and paramedics are in high demand. We're always here for you in your time of need. Having been an EMT for 26 years, I would recommend working here at CGH. The teamwork that we have between departments and just within our department. Working here at CGH has helped my family by allowing us to spend more time together. Our The schedule works to where I have days off in between, and it gives us the ability to even get out of town for a day or two.
The numbers don't lie. Customers love the all-new Dixon Ford Volkswagen's way of doing business. Our sales, service, and customer satisfaction numbers are at all-time highs, and current market conditions have made it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to trade for little to next to nothing. With more inventory on ground than anyone around, you can eye it, try it, and buy it all in the same day. No waiting. Great selection, great service, and great prices. Only at Schreiber Automotive's all-new Dixon Ford Volkswagen.
Seems to us, your money should work as hard for you as you work for it. Maybe harder. But making the most of all you've been given isn't about you alone. So you shouldn't have to figure it out alone. At Thrivent, we've helped clients with advice, investments, insurance, banking, and generosity for over 100 years. For expert solutions that can help you live a life that's rich beyond money. See how your money can do more at Thrivent.com or text THRIVE to 444-555.
I guess he's one of my kids now. Might as well be. You want to pop too? You want water?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you kindly stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem, performed by the Sterling High School Marching Band under the direction of Brendan O'Donnell.
We welcome you back here to Prescott Memorial Field at Roscoe Weed Stadium on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Matt Gingrich, you're the luckiest man here.
You got that right. This is the best day by far this year. Sun shining, great temperature, very little breeze. Perfect playoff football weather.
All right, again, the winner of this one moves on to take on Chicago Good or Chicago Noble Pritzker in Chicago. If it's Sterling next week, St. Viator with the win would earn a home game there. So Sterling is guaranteed to be on the road. St. Viator is guaranteed to be at home if they win.
Let's hope we're on the road.
That's right.
That was simple to figure out.
We hopefully during the Frank's Repair Golden Warrior post-game report, we'll be talking about where we're going to eat next Saturday after the game.
Oh, there's so many places. I've already looked. We got to watch out on the kickoff here. They do a lot of funky things on their kickoff.
And I've never seen someone practice so many onside kicks during warm-ups as Jake Van Boeven did about 10 minutes ago.
They recovered a funky kick last week against St. Patrick in the fourth quarter in a tie game that allowed them to come out on top. They'll kick it high and relatively short. Fielded at about the 15-yard line. Tommy Tate, a little bit of room as Tommy able to get up around the 35-yard line before he is dropped. And we're underway here in this IHSA Class 5A first-round playoff game on this picture-perfect Saturday afternoon. I mean,
63 degrees.
63 degrees. And Matt, it's a day that feels like, we always say that Sterling looks like a college campus.
Right.
How about a Saturday afternoon like this?
The Chamber of Commerce Day.
If you're not here and you can be here, you should be here.
Plenty of seats still available. J.P. Schilling will be in at quarterback. Good to see him back.
Absolutely. Yep. Schilling did not play last week. A little banged up after the Moline game, but he gets to go here to begin at quarterback in the rotation with Cale Ryan. Antonio Tablante will get the call. And Tablante, not much. Had a good game last week, went over 100 yards.
They're going to give him a couple yards.
Yeah, they give him 2. Tablante is Sterling's second leading rusher. 586 yards and 11 touchdowns on the year. Over 1,600 rushing yards in his varsity career. They'll try Tablante again and trying to get off the left side. A penalty flag comes in. Not much on the gain. And now that's going to be extra participation on St. Viator.
Yeah, they're going to get 24 for a shove after the play was over. He pushed Mason Emmon down.
So personal foul on St. Viator.
There was a block in the back on Sterling,
but
as well.
So it was
after the whistle. So they'll mark off the first penalty, and then 15 ahead.
So both are going to count here.
Right. And we'll gain 5 yards out of it.
He did signal both.
There they went 10. Now they'll go 15. Now they'll go
so rather than go 5 in one direction, they go back 10 and then up 15.
They always do that for some reason.
My question is, with the personal foul, is that an automatic first down?
I don't think so.
But it'll be down over, still second down.
Right. Second and about 2, it looks like. A long 2, I guess.
So after that exchange of penalties, second down and 2 yards to go. Sterling will try to run again and nothing doing. They're trying to run left and haven't been successful at it so far. Brings up 3rd and short here off the run from Tablante.
He lost about a yard, so it's 3rd and now a 3.
This might be Schilling with his feet time here. Schilling's a capable runner, averaging about 5 yards per carry on the year. And it is going to be JP. Left side, room to run. First down and more. JP Schilling off to the races into St. Viator territory. Not tackled until he gets down to about the 33-yard line. It's a first down for the Golden Warriors. Matt, J.P. Schilling right on cue.
Yeah, good job of breaking a couple tackles, and then when he got to the open field, trying to use a blocker to gain a few more yards, got it down to the 35.
24 yards on the run. Sterling going quickly here, and it's going to be Lettergerber trying to sweep near side. He's got the corner 30, cuts back, spins around down to about the 23.
Real close to the first down, just inside the 25.
Yeah, second and about 1, it looks like.
They're going to put it at the 24. That might be a first down. Or they're going to measure.
There's no need to measure.
Nope. Maybe they're just going to look at it. That's first down. Oh, they're going to measure. Come on. We've been through this before.
Yes. Again, as a reminder here, Sterling has a turf field, of course. The yard lines are consistent all the way across the field. And at the beginning of a series of downs, the ball is placed directly on a yard line. I mean, the ball is on a yard line.
If 10 yards from that, it should be a first down.
10 yards from that, if the ball is on the yard line, that's a first down. There's no need to measure. It's a first down. Again, no need to measure. I don't get it. You know what? We're also close to the Grizzly Garage Door red zone. I just don't understand why that's not understood, and why is that not a thing?
They just wanted to make sure, I guess.
So 10 minutes to go first quarter. Sterling with a couple of first downs now. And Schilling is going to lower his head and burrow his way into the line of scrimmage for a short gain. So 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard run by Schilling. Quick pass out to the left side. Mendoza makes the catch, then he slips and falls at about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, he was trying to cut back there and just kind of lost his footing.
So Sterling is inside the Grizzly Garage Door red zone. This is a Red Zone Alert brought to you by Grizzly Garage Door in Sterling. For sales, service, and installation, call 815-495-5556. Make your next garage door a Grizzly. 3rd and 5, Schilling pushes his way forward, and he's really close to that first down marker.
I don't think he got it. He's going to be about 2 yards short. Needed to get to the 14. They're going to put it at the 16. Yep, 4th and 2.
On 4th down, Schilling on the run. He's going to be right
close.
there. It's going to be really close. It depends on the spot, right?
Has to get to the 14.
Looks like a bad spot for us.
They marked it. It looks like it's going to be short by the width of the hash mark. He just didn't get that last little lean. And where they marked it, the guy that marked it had the same vantage point that I did, and you could have easily marked it 6 inches in our favor or 6 inches the other way.
No need to measure, Matt. It's not. They didn't get enough.
No, it's short.
It's going to be short.
Yep, short.
So Viator on 4th and 2 makes a stop inside the Grizzly Garage Door red zone, and a drive for Sterling that lasted 8 plays and 51 yards yields no points.
Now we go up against St. Viator, who's got a very multifaceted offense. They do a lot of things: misdirection, reverses, and number 11, you got to know where Nix is at all times.
Michael Nix is a 6-foot, 165-pound senior receiver. The quarterback is a sophomore, number 5, Cooper Kmet. He is the younger brother of Chicago Bears tight end Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet also played at St. Viator. And it is going to be a handoff up the middle to Van Boeven, the running back, and he is able to work his way out across the 20. And he'll be tackled and downed at just outside the 22.
Yeah, he's a pretty good runner in his own right. They've got 3 or 4 guys on offense that can hurt you.
They run it equally, 50-50.
Yep, about 50-50.
About 51% run, 49% pass. So they're an offense that's not afraid to put it up. Little spread here, tight spread. Single back, and Kmet wants to throw, and he's got Nix near side, and that'll be enough for a first down. Well, depends on where they knocked him out. He didn't get a good spot, did he, Matt?
This is the right spot, and just inside the 25.
But enough for the first down.
Right at the 25, actually.
So Viator with its first down. Sterling and St. Viator met almost 5 years ago to the day here at Prescott Memorial Field in a first-round Class 5A playoff game. Sterling won that game 48-0. Nyrell Sullivan had a big game in that one. He actually set the Sterling all-time record for career rushing touchdowns in that game against the Lions. And timeout, Viator?
Yep, looks like.
So Viator and head coach Dave Archibald take a timeout. We're going to break as well. This is Golden Warrior football. Hey, Golden Warrior fans, bet I can make you hungry. Told you, I win. All right, out of the St. Viator timeout, the Lions with a first down, 1st and 10 from their own 25, moving right to left here in the first quarter of the ball game. It's a screen pass to the near side, nearly tipped, but then caught. Penalty flags on the play. Maybe a block in the back.
Yep.
Making the catch was Ryan Camblin, I should say. My apologies, folks.
Flag was thrown at the 28.
Boy, Tablante nearly got a paw on that thing, and he might have got a fingertip on it. But the block in the back will cost the Lions here. It'll remain first down. 7:04 for the first quarter. No score between Sterling and St. Viator. The two Western Big Six teams that played in playoff games last night both won. Moline winning in Class 7A over DeKalb, 21-13, and Quincy in Class 6A holding off Chatham Glenwood 49-47. 49-42. They won by 7. And a running play on first and a bunch. Van Boeven.
Got about one.
Yep, not much on that carry. Tablante with the tackle for the Golden Warriors.
Just a matter of time before they try to get it to Nix, number 11.
Like I said, they do a lot of misdirection or reverses it even at some point.
But do you do that inside of your own 20? I mean,
I think they have enough confidence that they might do it, but I think they'll throw here.
Second down and long. Komet will fire over the head of Nixon, incomplete.
Throw was just a little high.
So it's going to be 3rd and 16 as the clock is stopped with 6:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Money down for the Golden Warrior defense.
Good time to get after the quarterback. Last couple of weeks, we've not been very good at pressuring either Moline or East Moline's quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks are pretty good about getting rid of the ball, though, too, in a quick period of time. But you're right, Matt. Got to have more quarterback finishes. And another timeout is going to have to be taken by Viator as the play clock. I'm sorry, I didn't look up. The play clock might have been down to about nothing. That's really, you got to take a timeout on 3rd and 16 in the first half. That's not good.
Yeah, I saw the official, the back judge counting. I didn't even look at the clock, but they were right down to the last one.
So we're going to keep it here for this timeout. I want to mention that there's been some good stuff happening today in Golden Warrior Sports Nation. In cross country, on the girls' side at sectional, freshman Delia Block is headed to the state finals.
Oh,
so Delia able to get through as an individual, but it gets better on the boys' side as junior sensation Dale Johnson turned in an all-timer today. One of the best runs in Sterling High School history as he runs 14:36 at sectionals and wins the sectional championship.
Wow.
And he is headed back to state where he placed 7th last year. 14:36. On 3rd and 16, Komet is going to fire it deep. Nix is open, and he's able to make the catch over the top of Schilling, and he nearly got away from Schilling.
There's a flag back here around the 18.
And it is going to be holding on Viator. That's going to wipe out a big one. So Viator called for holding, and that wipes out. You're looking at a 40-yard gain on 3rd and 16.
And that's what they'll do with Nix, because he can go get it. He was able to get up and wrest that one away from Schilling, but fortunately for Sterling, the hold will march them back inside of their 10 down to the 7.
Watch out for something like a draw here, a quarterback draw, or if you're St. Viator here, what you want is enough room to give your punter a chance here, because you're looking at 3rd and what they need to get out to the 35. I mean, it's almost 3rd and 30.
If you're the Warriors, just good tackle. Whatever they do, just make sure we tackle.
3rd and 27 to be exact. Ball marked, ready for play. And Komet wants to throw, flushed out, and he's going to tuck and run. Just make a tackle. Komet near sideline, short of the first down. That's all you had to do. I mean, you don't want to give up that many yards, but you protected against the big play, and it's 4th down. You made him punt. Granted, you'd have preferred their punting from the end zone.
Nix is their punter, and he's not afraid to look for opportunities to run. And this is 4th and about 3.
Yeah, you got to make sure you watch the ball here.
So Komet picked up 24 yards on 3rd and 27. A.J. Kested back deep for the Golden Warriors. We approach the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. There is no score here in this IHSA Class 5A first-round playoff game. Nix will punt it away, and it's not a good one. He shanked it a little bit off the side of his foot into the Sterling sideline.
Oh, that's going to be... Boy, I thought it was upfield even from there, but about the 42 it looks like.
One more note from other sports competition today. The Golden Warriors hosted the Western Big Six Girls Swimming and Diving Championships today. Golden Warriors placed 3rd as a team. Moline won the title for the fifth year in a row. But sophomore Madison Austin won both the 50 and 100 free. 2nd year in a row she's won the 50 free. She finished 2nd in the 100 last year, and she is the champion in the 100 freestyle this year. So Ryan in there at quarterback, and he hands off to Antonio Tablante, and Tablante off the right side dives out close to midfield. It'll bring up 2nd down and short here for SHS.
We haven't had a lot of success right up the middle, so we're attacking the outside a little bit more.
Running right. The right tackle that direction is Troy Hernandez. Christian Beasley, the right guard on the right side. And here's Cale Ryan up the gut for a first down carry. Cale Ryan needs 19 yards rushing in this game to become the 20th Golden Warrior to rush for 1,000 or more during a season. 981 yards coming in.
Don't want to jinx him, but I think there's a pretty good chance of that today.
Timeout, Viator, I believe.
And they're out of timeouts.
St. Viator takes another timeout. 4:18 to go. The clock is running. Okay, now it's stopped. Timeout Viator. We'll pause here from Prescott Memorial Field. Scoreless first quarter. Back right after this. Sterling Main Street reminds you that you can find it all in downtown Sterling. Enjoy a bite to eat. Grab a latte at Airplay Espresso and Bakery. Spruce up your wardrobe at UOI Boutique. Catch a movie at the Sterling Theater. Get pampered at Merle Norman. Or just enjoy the history of the architecture and the stories behind the murals throughout the downtown. There's something for everyone. Sterling Main Street has been on a mission to enhance our downtown for over 15 years. Learn more about that mission at sterlingmainstreet.org. Out of the timeout, Tablante on the carry to about the 40.
Honest question here, guys. Do you have the AC on up there? Because It's a bit warm down here.
It's the AC is on up here. It's set to about a little warmer than you have it down there. You need to maybe do you have a short sleeve T-shirt over that cover
I
up
do,
there?
but it's
Not
poor
really.
planning on my part.
Aha. Not bad up here. Penalty flag on the play. This might be on Sterling for a hold. Yep.
These guys are pretty flaggy so far.
I was just thinking the same thing. That's my word, man.
Sorry.
This crew is awfully flaggy.
Flag came in right at the line of scrimmage, so we'll march this one back 10 yards. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and 15.
I think that's the 5th either illegal use of hands or holding we've had so far.
It'll be the 5th accepted penalty here in the first quarter, and there's still 3:43 to go. 3 on St. Vi and 2 on Sterling. Sterling will go spread 2-by-2. Cale Ryan from the pistol. And he fakes the pass, and he's going to run, and he gets tackled. Nowhere to go. And coming in to make a nice defensive play, 21, John Kaiser out of his linebacker position. Sterling had if you're just joining us, Sterling had a nice drive. First time they had the football, got inside the red zone, but got stopped on a 4th down and 2. Sterling only picked up 1. St. Viator was unable to do anything with the ball, and now Sterling has it 3rd and long. Over the middle, got a man wide open. It's Ottens. Ottens, a foot race. He's going to win it. It's a touchdown for the Golden Warriors. Dylan Ottens into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Golden Warriors, off a 48-yard pass, take a 6-0 lead on St. Viator.
He was wide open, and a nice pass from Cale that time.
Dylan Ottens, what a time for your first ever varsity touchdown reception.
Showed some good breakaway speed there, too.
Ryan Gebhardt, 38 out of 45 on conversion kicks this year. Ottens to hold it, and the kick is blocked. It's no good. So Sterling on top here by the score of 6-0, and we'll take a look at how this unfolded. 3rd and a bunch.
Good protection. Right down the middle.
Nobody around him. There was nobody within 8 yards of him.
And then, like Matt says, he shows his speed here.
So the Golden Warriors on top by the score of 6-0. Sterling 5 plays and 58 yards on the touchdown drive. And of course, guys, every Golden Warrior touchdown is brought to us by yet another great rate from State Farm Insurance agent Mike Sprague in Sterling. To get a great rate quote from Mike Sprague, call 815-626-0000. You love it. You love the quick stat up there. Ottens, 1 catch, 52 yards, and a tutty.
Guys, just got to tell you, Charlie Dolson was warming up. The quarterback at the start of the season for Viator was warming up during that Sterling possession. So not sure if Komet got banged up on the play where he ran that long 3rd down run, got tackled, or maybe Dolson's just trying to stay ready. But look, he looks like he's ready to come in.
Interesting. All right. So after the 52, I called it a 48-yard touchdown, but it was 52. I looked at the sticks wrong. The penalties messed me up a little bit. The penalty yardage, they were behind the sticks, and I looked at it wrong. I saw 48. I said 48. Should have said 52. I was wrong. I've learned at my home residence that I just need to say that a lot. My life is much happier that way. Kickoff inside the 20 from A.J. Kested.
Look out.
And off the right side, a good return. And the return from number 19, Ethan Angst, inside of Sterling territory.
Ethan Angst takes a Sterling kickoff.
That's something that we've been heard a lot the last few weeks is our kickoff coverage.
And it will be Dolson at quarterback. He's in the huddle before Viator comes out for this possession.
Dolson, a junior, 6'4", 190 pounds. So Komet out, Dolson in, and early in the season it was more of a rotation between Komet and Dolson. But Komet saw all the duty last week in the big win against St. Patrick to earn Viator this playoff spot. Sterling on top 6-0. And Dolson in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. Mason Emmon was the first Golden Warrior to get him from behind, but a quarterback sack. Dolson ran out of time.
Kind of rolls to the right a little bit, and here comes the cavalry.
Out of his linebacker position, Mason Emmon. Emmon recovering from that broken hand about a month ago. He's seen more time on offense, has been back on defense for a couple of weeks, but the junior making a play. And it'll be 2nd down and 19 after the 9-yard sack. They're going to pitch it to Van Boeven. Cuts back up the middle, got a little bit of room, still behind the sticks, gain of about 6 or 7. It's going to be 3rd and long right at midfield. Man, that was a huge sack, Matt, after the long kickoff return to kind of, stem the tide, change the momentum a little bit.
That was great field position after the return, but the sack pushed them back, and now they're looking at 3rd and about 13 or so from midfield. This might be 4-down territory for the Lions.
Sterling on top, 6-0, 95 seconds and ticking for the opening quarter here at Prescott Memorial Field. Kaiser takes the snap. He's very tall and over the middle. Nix dropped it. Ooh, and that would have been a first down more than likely.
Wow.
Boy, Nix had 45 catches coming into the game, by far their leading receiver. Their big play threat had it right in his hands, and it's just one of those situations where you think the young man thought about what was ahead of him. There was a lot of green turf ahead of him, and he didn't hold on, and he is now going to have to stay in and punt. Sterling dodged a bullet.
Yeah, you won't see him drop very many. That ball was placed pretty well, but you're right, Spence. I think he was turning to look upfield before he secured it.
If he wouldn't have gotten the first down, that probably would have made it 4-down territory. Nix gets the kick away. It's going to hop and take a Viator roll inside the 10 and down to about the 6. Good punt by Nix. He made up for it a little bit as he pinned Sterling back inside the 10-yard line.
Could be a tough place for your offense to start from almost, 5-yard line, little outside the 5.
I'm good with JP running about 96 right now.
That'd be fine.
94, I guess it's at the 6-yard line.
I'll even take 90 yards. What the heck?
Mason Emmon with that sack a moment ago, his 2nd of the year. Schilling trying to get away off the left side, can't do it. 2nd and long upcoming. Golden Warriors scoring on a 52-yard touchdown pass from Cale Ryan to Dylan Ottens. A wide open Dylan Ottens. Just a little bit to go here in the first quarter.
Ledergerber is the back next to JP.
2nd and 8. Ledergerber is going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Flying in and making the tackle, 50, Jaden Franson, one of the defensive linemen for St. Francis. Matt, they're not big up front, but their guys up front are very athletic and agile. They can move, and they're tough, man. They'll hit you.
And they've shown that so far here in this first quarter.
Do you let the quarter run out here before you run this 3rd down play? Do you think about putting it in the air on this 3rd down play?
Not much wind, so I think we're just going to let it run here.
Yeah, Sterling, play clock is at 10, and the first quarter clock is at 3. So that'll do it for the first quarter here at Prescott Memorial Field. Sterling on top of St. Viator, 6-0. Back for the 2nd quarter in just a moment. GeoStar Mechanical is proud to be a new Golden Warrior corporate champion and excited to be a part of the Sterling community with offices at 1741 Industrial Drive. GeoStar Mechanical is a commercial contractor serving northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. GeoStar is new to the Sauk Valley area, but has been serving its customers for nearly 15 years. They feature an experienced, locally based staff that sports nearly 500 years of combined experience. These folks know what they're doing. Whether it's heating, cooling, refrigeration, plumbing, electrical, or building automation, GeoStar does it all, including kitchen service for local restaurants like Angelo's. To learn more about all the services GeoStar Mechanical has to offer, visit geostarinc.com. First quarter statistics, Sterling even pretty much in rushing and passing. 111 to 32 in terms of total offense, 5 combined penalties. We mentioned that before. 5 first downs for Sterling, just 1 so far for St. Vi. But Sterling in a tough spot here as we begin the second quarter. Third and 13 for the Golden Warriors. And the line of scrimmage is its own 3-yard line. Schilling throwing from the end zone. Flushed out, rolling left. Nobody's open. Penalty flag. Two penalty flags. This is probably holding on Sterling that is going to be declined.
He was tackled at the 5. I think they may have had the same holding call.
It is holding on.
That's a
Sterling.
safety. That's a safety.
It was in the end zone. I was afraid of that.
Well, it almost had to be in the end zone because the line of scrimmage was the 3.
Right.
Boy, can we play that again, guys? Can you play that one more time? Don't put it on the scoreboard, but play it one more time just for Golden Warrior TV. If this is what they called holding, there? Seriously? If that's what they called, it was in the end zone.
Right.
What else could it have been?
Yep, that was it, I'm sure.
Wow. So that call is imaginary. And it results in a safety because the hold occurred in the end zone, and now St. Viator will get the ball off the free kick from the 20-yard line. Wow.
That's the only thing that we can take from this is that maybe that'll help our field position a little bit because it was going to be really tough to get the kick away and not end up with really bad field position. So we'll see how it goes here. A lot of former Warriors are checking in. Michael Over is checking in, so shout out to him. He says he's watching this game and Notre Dame. Hopefully this one more.
Go Syracuse! Although the Irish were off to a good start. All right. Early
seems to have a lot of beverages there too. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's a Saturday afternoon. There's a lot going on. You need to stay hydrated, right? So Sterling will not free kick. They'll kick off. You have the option, and A.J. Kested will put this back in play after the safety. And it'll be Nix from the 25-yard line. Room to run here.
Out.
Nix off the left side.
There's a hold. They better call. Yeah, they threw the flag.
Nix still in his feet. Knocked out of bounds, but this is coming way back. So it's nice to know that the Viator coaches to our left here are as unhappy with the officiating crew as we are right now because we certainly did not see a holding call that resulted in a safety, and I know that they're going to be upset because of this holding call that's going to wipe out a huge punt return or free kick return from Michael Nix.
It's going to put him back inside the 25 somewhere.
It's going to cost them, Matt, over 50 yards of field position.
Yeah, that from where I was standing, that was pretty obvious. I didn't think the flag was going to come in after it didn't, 5 seconds after the hold, but then finally the referee threw the flag, so they're going to set up shop here at about the 26.
Sterling on top, 6-2. Well, it is World Series season, so I guess it's appropriate to have a baseball score right now. Sterling committing a safety because of a penalty, a holding penalty in the end zone. And it's going to be a screen over the middle. Sterling able to make the play. Cale Ryan tackling his number on the other side. Pastor made the catch, number 7. And number 7, Cale Ryan, lowers the boom.
What a great read by Cale here. He sniffs it out and before he gets blocked makes the tackle. Big play.
Dolson remains in at quarterback for the Lions. 2nd and 11. Pastor, receiver to the right here. Van Boeven, the running back. They really move Nix around a lot. It's hard to keep track of him sometimes. And Dolson rolling out and throwing it up for grabs. He throws it out of bounds. And he went down but got rid of the football. So it's 3rd down and it's money down. And if you make a stop here, you get some pretty good field position.
Yeah, all things considered, if we can hold him here, that 2 points doesn't quite look as bad.
Just a little bit that I've seen of Dolson. He's not as mobile as Komet. Komet's got a little more escapability and able to set himself up to throw the ball. Small sample size, I get it, but it's a little bit of a downgrade from that standpoint for St. Viator.
3rd and 11 for the Lions. Dolson, middle of the pocket, steps up, fires, and nearly intercepted. Gonna be 3rd and a bunch. Pass was intended for Van Boeven.
He was close to being over the line of scrimmage when he threw that too. So
a punting situation for the Lions here. 10:46 to go, second quarter. Sterling 6 and St. Viator 2. And the Golden Warriors will go back on offense. That could have gone much worse than it did in the exchange with the safety and all that good stuff. So now Nix will punt again. St. Vi will punt for the 3rd time. Golden Warriors have yet to punt. Bad snap and nearly blocked.
And we hit him, but there's no. They did
they're
flag
going to put it out there.
They did flag it.
So we're gonna.
There's no reason for us to rush the punter there. It's running into. It wasn't the personal foul.
So it's just 5 yards.
I mean, it was a low snap. You know, you get excited when there's a low snap, but Nix fielded it cleanly and got it off, and we just ran into him.
10:37 for the second quarter.
I'll never understand why people run into the kicker. Even if you're trying to block it, you don't go at the kicker. You go way out in front where the ball's coming off the foot.
Where are they? Oh, they're getting the football back from Viator.
They may just decide to decline it because they got a pretty good roll on it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're talking to Coach Archibald right now to see what he wants to do. Because it's not an automatic first down.
It would be 4th and 6 still. And they're not a good punting team. I mean, it doesn't look right. You know, it looks a little wonky.
It scares me they're discussing something.
Well, the football's all the way down the. Well,
I think the discussion is where the ball is going to be if they decline the penalty.
Now, is it a 10-yard penalty? Because from, I don't know, from the line of scrimmage.
It's 5 yards.
From the line of scrimmage, this is a 25. The 2 officials here are standing at the 35. Makes me think they want to put the ball down there and say it's going to be 4th and 1.
Shouldn't be this complicated. Well, let's see what he says here. Yeah, they're just going to decline it and take the penalty. I mean, take the yardage from the punt.
They were discussing whether they could add it to the end of the kick, the penalty yardage, but they can't. That's what the discussion was.
I think that's on Sunday again.
Yes, I believe that's true.
After all that, Sterling will have the ball from its own 40. Sterling on top 6-2. That's right, 6-2. Sterling on top of St. Viator. Cale Ryan, the quarterback, hands off to Antonio Tablante. Not much up the middle.
It's been tough sledding up the middle for the Warriors today.
Kendrick Muhammad slow to get up. He was on the ground, got fallen on him. Hope he didn't get rolled up on, but he's not getting up yet. That's not good.
No, it's not good. All right. As they tend to the injured Golden Warrior, Kendrick Muhammad, we will step aside and take a timeout. 10:22 for the second quarter. Sterling by 4. We're back after this.
The numbers don't lie. Customers love the all-new Dixon Ford Volkswagen's way of doing business. Our sales, service, and customer satisfaction numbers are at all-time highs, and current market conditions have made it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to trade for little to next to nothing. With more inventory on ground than anyone around, you can eye it, try it, and buy it all in the same day. No waiting. Great selection, great service, and great prices. Only at Schreiber Automotive's all-new Dixon Ford Volkswagen.
Kendrick was able to get off and walk off the field under his own power, but gingerly. So hopefully he's all right, and he'll be able to come back. Sterling will go with a trips formation to the bottom of your screen for this 2nd down and 7 play. Sterling from its own 43, leading 6-2. Kale, straight quarterback run, nothing up the middle, bounces to the outside, not much there either, but he was able to get some second effort out of that run and make it 3rd and short. And taking what you can get, right, Elroy?
Absolutely. He didn't like what he saw up the middle, so he tried the right side, and they had him, cornered, but then he spun out of there and makes it, what, 3rd and 1?
3rd and 1, yeah.
Right
He
there.
kept his feet going nicely, just kind of shuffling along until he found a spot where he could get about 6 or 7.
5 yards for Kale Ryan, 3 carries, 10 yards for him. And Kale's going to run, and he is stymied, and it's going to be 4th down. Decision time for Coach Flemmer. Sterling has already been stopped once on 4th down. 4th and short here.
Looks like we're going.
Yep, Sterling will go here at least. Maybe try to draw him off. You've got to be disciplined yourself. 4th and less than a yard, just shy of midfield. And it's going to be Kale.
No, he was short.
Did not get it.
He bounced after he hit the ground. They're going to mark this shy of the 50, at least on this side.
Yeah, he needed it. It's first down for St. Viator.
So that one hurts.
Yeah, St. Vi with another 4th and short stop.
Lions will take over on downs.
So it is St. Viator football at the Sterling 49-yard line.
Dolson still in at quarterback.
Charlie Dolson takes the snap, looking to throw, and he's got a man in the flat off the left side. Making the catch was Luca Cutinello. He's a junior. Pickup of about 5, maybe 6, 5.5 or so. Dolson, 2 of 5 passing since coming into the game in relief of Cooper Komet.
Come on, D, let's go! Let's go, come on, defense!
Van Boeven, and from behind, Kale Ryan behind the line of scrimmage for the TFL, and it brings up 3rd and long. You might want to account for number 7 in your blocking scheme.
I think so. He just sneaks from the backside. Great play.
So now that brings up 3rd and 7 here. Loss of 3 yards. Kale Ryan with his 5th tackle for loss of the year. Money down for the Golden Warrior defense. Dolson is going to fire it down the field, going up into the air, trying to make the catch was Nix, and they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Good job by Kested to push him out before he could try to get a toe down.
So
Hey, great play, 9.
Nix going into the air, made the catch, but out of bounds.
Pretty good ball by Dolson.
Yep, definitely out of bounds.
Out.
Pretty close to getting that toe down.
Yes,
you only
he
need
was.
1 in high school, but AJ with a nice shove to keep Nix from getting that first down.
Again, watch for Nix here. You know, they're in that part of the field where they might fake it, but we'll see.
4th punt for the Lions here in the first half. And Kested from his own 10. Kested trying to reverse field, covered up around the 15-yard line. Poor field position to start this drive for the Golden Warriors. 7:49 for the second quarter. It is Sterling on top of St. Viator by the score of 6-2. Sterling with 120 yards of total offense. St. Vi with 34. But Sterling has been stopped on downs a couple of times. One time in the Grizzly Garage Door red zone, back in the first quarter. So now
before the game, I didn't really think this was going to be a defensive struggle, but so far that's what it's been.
J.P. Schilling at quarterback here for the Golden Warriors. J.P. play action, fires over the middle, and Ottens can't hold on. Pass was a little bit behind him, but he couldn't hold on.
Got his bell rung, too, as he was going down. He's right back up.
So it'll be 2nd and 10.
That was close. That would have been really nice to get some field position back.
Sterling operating from its own 16-yard line. Fake to Lettergerber, and Schilling keeps. And gain of a couple. 3rd and dangerous here. Deep inside of your own territory. 7.5 minutes to go, second quarter.
Yeah, another tough call here for offensive coordinator Dave Campbell here.
Sterling wants to throw. Schilling. Holding penalty coming up. Got a man open. Oh, what a catch by Ottens, but it's not going to count. It's coming back because of holding. Wow. That was unbelievable, the catch by Ottens. But it is coming back. Oh, man.
So we're about even now with big plays being negated by holding penalties, right?
Pretty much. That'll be four penalties each way now. Boy, there has been what do you think in the first half? Penalties negated by big plays. What do you think? 200 yards lost?
Close
what do you
to
think?
It. What
do you think?
I'd say between 150 and 200 yards. If you can count the run back, the kick return.
Sure, that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Now we're in real bad shape.
What a catch. It's even hard to describe. It was like on the palm of his hand, he caught it somehow and brought it in. Amazing catch that won't count.
And they'll mark it half the distance from the 12, so we'll get it at the 6. And it'll be 3rd down in Milledgeville.
Okay, it's 3rd and even more dangerous. Yeah, let's not commit another penalty in the end zone here, because 6-4 just doesn't sound good.
6-2 doesn't sound good.
No. This has been a strange game, mostly because of the flags, I think.
All right, here we go.
Actually going to mark it at the 4.
3rd and a bunch. Schilling in the end zone. Steps up. Breaks tackles in the backfield. He's got room to run. Schilling 20, 25. And he's going to get the first down.
Yes. Oh, my. What a run.
Second effort for Schilling. Wow. Sterling picks up the first down on the scramble here for J.P. Schilling.
They almost had him there. He makes a move there to make the man miss. Should have had him there. Look at that effort. Great run.
23 yards. On the run. Tablante dives out across the 32, about the 32. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Sterling on top of St. Viator by the score of 6-2. Sterling will go on defense to begin the second half. Schilling 6 carries for 37 yards. $23 huge ones just a couple of moments ago. He's going to try again. Schilling to the 34. So now 3rd down. Halfway through the second quarter. Sterling has dominated yardage Sterling has never punted here in the first half so far, but they only lead by the score of 6-2.
But we've had 2 turnovers on downs that were both huge plays.
Tablante. He's got the corner. He's got the first down. Tablante out of bounds into the St. Viator sideline. The Golden Warriors convert on 3rd down again.
This is one of those games where as soon as I saw they made the first down, I'm looking back for flags.
Yeah, you and me both, Elroy.
Gotta look, but nothing was there.
So Sterling with the ball now. 1st and 10 at its own 49. Clock rolling, 5:20 to go second quarter. Sterling on top, 6-2 here in the first round of the playoffs. And Schilling, not much.
Quarterback keeper. Good defense there for that time by number 14.
We reach the 5-minute mark of the second quarter.
What do you think? Maybe up, throw the ball on this down, maybe?
Emmons out there. I love Emmons as a target.
Yeah.
You got Mendoza in the slot. They're going to run it with Lettergerber, and he manages to work his way to the 47 on the St. Viator half of the field, gain of about 3. At this stage of the first half, guys, partner, I think maybe it is 4-down territory here from maybe around this area, depending on what happens in terms of yardage on this 3rd down play. Or, let's just pick up the 3rd down right now.
That would be preferable.
Sterling 3 of 5 on 4th down.
Sterling.
Yep, Sterling is going to take a timeout here. Sterling 3 of 5 on 3rd down, and they'll try their 6th 3rd down effort of the first half after this timeout. Stay with us.
We knew moving on with hospice was necessary. Thankfully, we talked with Dad, and he gave us an idea what he wanted. That conversation let us know how to choose. We made the right choice with Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice.
The Gaffey Hospice program is designed to comfortably navigate patients and families during the end-of-life process, offering strength, comfort, and support. Gaffey's professional staff provides the type of quality care and attention your loved one deserves. Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice. Trusted hands, expert care.
Sterling with 117 yards rushing, 54 yards passing, 52 of them coming on Sterling's only touchdown. The pass from Cale Ryan to Ottens, to Dylan Ottens. Sterling dominating total offense, but only leads 6-2. 3rd down. Faking a run, and Schilling on the keeper does not pick up the necessary yardage to pick up a 1st down. So 4th down and a decision.
It's 4th and 4.
Your defense has been, but they're going to punch.
Yes, I think this is a good move. Change the field position.
Run the clock down. There's 25 on the play clock right now, so you get it down to about 3:20 before you snap it.
And St. Viator's out of timeouts, too. They used all their timeouts back in the first quarter.
Just angle it away from Nix.
Yuri Guerrero on to punt. Sterling punting for the first time.
Oh, they had too many men. We didn't catch them.
And
what do we got here?
They had them lined up, which I think is...
We took too much time,
Yeah, we did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to cost us 5.
Couple of other playoff scores in 4A. It is Carterville 15, Geneseo 7. That's at halftime. In the 3rd quarter, Rock Ridge 35, Newman 12. So 4th and 10 now. And the kick is away, angling out of bounds. Well done. It's going to be out of bounds, and they're going to, the official, you see him walking up the sideline across the way at the 17-yard line. Inside the 20,
yep,
and
good.
not touched by Michael Nix. I'm good with that.
Very good with that. Absolutely. Let's see how much they're willing to open up the playbook here.
Just what I was thinking. They haven't run that toss reverse yet with the, you know, the counter reverse, if you will. Pastore can throw it as well on a pitch or something like that.
3:13 to go first half. Sterling on top of St. Vi by the score of 6-2. Charlie Dolson, the junior, remains at quarterback after Komet started. And it's going to be a run with Van Boeven. And Van Boeven stopped shy of the 20.
Lucas Austin and Lance Wren on the tackle. Good to see Kendrick Mohammed just coming back onto the field. If we get him stopped here,
yeah, maybe
we might call a timeout.
Yep.
Got 2 left.
Well, Chicago Good defeated Noble Pritzker 48-0. Oh, what a catch. Pass caught.
Guess who?
By Michael Nix at the 30. Leaping effort. So first down pass and catch from Dolson to Nix. So if Sterling were to win, they would travel to Chicago to take on Good.
I won't say that'll be good, so I won't do that.
Thank you. On first and 10,
nope.
Dolson gets away, and he is going to be tackled from behind.
There's a flag.
Yeah, there is a flag back in the backfield.
That doesn't look like it'd be a holding call.
Cale Ryan on the stop for the Warriors.
Unless they called it upfield, maybe?
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Sterling.
Well,
there was a little bit of extracurricular activity in the backfield after Dolson had taken off running. And I don't know that if it was of the physical nature, more so of the verbal nature perhaps, but either way, it's a huge penalty that puts Viator into Sterling territory, still with plenty of time, 2:15 left in the second.
48-yard line.
You just can't have that. Nope, that's a baddie.
So after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, the line of scrimmage will be the Sterling 48, with the clock showing 2:15 to go here in the second quarter. Sterling on top of St. Vi, 6-2. It's going to be a reverse. Nix near side. Looking for a cutback. He gets it. Nix inside the 40. He's got a first down. Around the 37-yard line. They are, I mean, that's one of their, they love that play.
Yep. You knew it was coming at some point.
There you see Michael Nix. Nix, a senior. And pass down the field is underthrown. Adjustment made. And the catch is made by Nix inside the 15-yard line. That pass was butt ugly.
Yes.
But it was successful because Nix was able to be an athlete, come back and make the play.
Get a heavy dose of Nix on this particular series, and don't be surprised to see them go to him again.
Yeah, they got plenty of time now.
22 yards on that pass play. 1:15 clock ticking. St. Viator out of timeouts, and the Lions get the ball to start the second half as well. Dolson over the middle, intercepted! It's picked off by Mendoza. Mendoza with the interception, and that'll be a penalty on Nix for unnecessary roughness on the tackle.
Cadillac clutch play by Mendoza.
No doubt. Interception to stem the tide here at the end of the first half. Not a confident throw. He was kind of hoping that one in there. And Mendoza steps in front of Pastor and is able to pick it off, and they're going to add 15 on that for extracurriculars. So Sterling has 2 timeouts left.
Which I think will be moot unless we kind of break a running play or something here.
After the penalty, the line of scrimmage will be the 27. Sterling at its own 27 with exactly 60 seconds to go here in the first half. Interesting first half, not exactly a thing of beauty, but Sterling does have the lead on the 52-yard touchdown pass. Ryan to Ottens. Kale is going to stop and fire deep and over the head of Ledigerber. Incomplete. Sterling not shy in that one. So Ledigerber unable to pull it down. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 yards to go. Sterling scoring on that long pass play, and then Sterling later was called for holding in its own end zone on a pass play that resulted in a safety for the Lions, and that's where we're at right now, late second quarter, with Sterling on top by the score of 6-2. Trips to the right here for the Golden Warriors on 2nd and 10. Cale Ryan is going to run straight up the gut, quarterback run. It was a quarterback run all the way, and he's got a first down. Clock will stop to move the chains.
Now we're in position where we can use our timeouts when needed here.
So they're gonna.
Yeah, the clock's running now. We're gonna have to get up and snap it.
Well, they got that. They got the chain. They marked it ready for play before the chains were set. Here's Null making the catch. Get out of bounds. Good job, Null. Out of bounds. Close to the first down marker to stop the clock with 34.4 seconds to go. There are times, good job by Justin. There are sometimes when getting out of bounds is more important than an extra yard, and that was one of those cases right there. Null seeking the sideline, and he got it. So 2nd and short. You get some protection here, chance to fire a home run ball if you want to. Tate in the slot left, Ottens in the slot right. Ledigerber and Null are the wide receivers in this 2-by-2 formation. Cale Ryan steps up, and penalty flag on the play. That will be the 12th combined penalty of the first half.
And
12!
Now we might just take a knee and go to halftime.
Now that might have been holding on Hernandez.
I think our coaches thought so.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Just based on some conversation that I overheard.
And the thing that's really disappointing about that play is it had nothing to do with the outcome of the play. So you commit a penalty that had, I mean, that really hurts you, because what you did, the penalty that you were called for, was not anything that aided your cause. Cale's going to run. And a penalty flag comes in at the end of the run again.
That might be a face mask.
Cale Ryan, the quarterback keeper.
Cale Ryan.
Maybe not. Couldn't quite see what happened there.
Cale Ryan on this drive, officially over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. Yeah, it is a face mask on the Lions with 17 seconds to go. Okay, you've got the 2 timeouts. If you're able to chuck one down the field, get it to about the 20, do you give the freshman a chance to kick a field goal? Gebhardt has not attempted a field goal this year.
Maybe Kested, he's got a little bit stronger leg. I don't know.
Yeah, but did you? I saw a replay of that field goal kick that Kested had. I love you, AJ, but I put the freshman out there before that again. Sterling's going to run it with Cale up the middle, and that will probably be the final play of the first half. Yeah, okay. So Sterling will take a timeout here with 9.8 seconds to go.
And why not throw it deep?
Because
try to get some, maybe a penalty if you don't get a reception.
Coming up at halftime, the CGH Medical Center halftime report. We will have Know Your Warriors feature. We've got some Golden Warrior highlights for you, some highlights of other sports action at Sterling High School this past week, so we invite you to stay tuned for that. Also, we are going to look back to that first-round playoff game between the Golden Warriors and St. Vi back on October the 28th, 2017. Nyrel Sullivan scoring two, 3 touchdowns to break the school record for career rushing touchdowns. Remember Turner Garcia? Scoop and score.
Yep.
Early
this morning.
Early in that game. So.
And Luke Heffelfinger with a sack at the end of the game to prevent
to keep the
shutout intact.
9.8 seconds left. Sterling second down. Scoreboard says first down, but it's second down.
Shelling out here to the left as a wide receiver.
And Cale Ryan directing traffic. He's going to stop. He
might have
looking
him.
for Schilling.
Oh!
Just out of his reach.
He was open, but just overthrew him by a step.
1.3 seconds. Do it again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make JP run another 50-yard sprint.
Well, don't you think that you'd let JP be the quarterback this time and make Cale run?
There you go.
What
That's
do you think?
fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I like that they were both on the field at the same time.
He had a step on him.
That's a pretty good ball by Cale.
Yep.
And Sterling will take a timeout.
Yeah, give JP a chance to catch his breath.
Good point.
We'll keep it here. Again, coming up, we've got the CGH Medical Center halftime report, all that good stuff coming up. We hope that you stay tuned and watch all of that. I want to thank you for watching wherever you might be watching. We hope that you are enjoying the broadcast.
Mike Over, who I had a shout out to before, says he will donate $100 for every Sterling touchdown, either to the concession donation ad or to the football program. So,
all right.
Thank
good
you,
stuff.
Michael.
Thank you, Mr. Over. I'm
sorry, did he say he was going to Venmo me $100? I didn't quite hear my...
Mike, I take back my derogative comments about Notre Dame, okay?
Just save me a beverage, would you please?
All right, so Sterling will run one final play here. See if Schilling can make it to the end zone this time. Final play of the first half. Sterling on top of St. Viator, 6-2. Sterling with the trips formation to the top of your screen. Cale Ryan is going to roll out of the pocket to the right. And he's going to go down. Nobody open downfield. Cale tackled as the first half comes to an end. Interesting first half. Sterling dominates in terms of total offense, but they only lead by the score of 6-2. 6-2 is your score here at the break. So we shall step aside and we will launch the CGH Medical Center halftime report right now.
My name is Lisa Delgado Flores. I am essential here at CGH because I help gather patient information to provide care from the doctors and nurses. What I love here about CGH is it is a family-oriented atmosphere. Coworkers are amazing. Coworkers have turned into lifelong friends. No matter the pay grade, we are all equal. Physicians, nurses from the floors, we all become a family. My friends here have always helped me with support of my family anytime I needed time off, especially for my grandson who would have seizures. They always helped cover for me, and they've always had my back when it came to my family. We are a team, we are family, we are CGH.
Sauk Valley Community College is a place of community. It's where dreams are achieved in the classroom and in the workplace. You'll find familiar faces in our staff and faculty as they lend a hand both on campus and around the Sauk Valley. At SVCC, we turn your dreams into reality and then celebrate your success. Visit svcc.edu to learn more about your community college.
Sterling Main Street reminds you that you can find it all in downtown Sterling. Enjoy a bite to eat. Grab a latte at Airplay Espresso and Bakery. Spruce up your wardrobe at UOI Boutique. Catch a movie at the Sterling Theater. Get pampered at Merle Norman. Or just enjoy the history of the architecture and the stories behind the murals throughout the downtown. There's something for everyone. Sterling Main Street has been on a mission to enhance our downtown for over 15 years. Learn more about that mission at sterlingmainstreet.org.
I wanted to be either a scientist or an NBA player. I have no clue what I want to do when I'm older. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. To definitely be able to turn invisible. Either Lil Baby or G Herbo. Either Step Brothers or either of the grown-ups. Definitely Saquon Barkley. Neither. New York Giants. Cubs. Reach.
What is it about wood floors that make people proud? Is it that they're sturdy, yet warm and cozy? Or do they just feel like they're making a statement about their home? Something that says, this is the place I choose to live my life to its fullest. At Brothers Flooring, we'll work with you to make sure your choice fits your lifestyle. From selection to installation and beyond, we're here to help you. Come check out the latest trends in wood flooring. Brothers Flooring, 1111 First Avenue, Rock Falls, and 1419 North Galena Avenue in Dixon, where you're one of the family.
Toro is the #1 snowblower brand in America because they don't take snow for an answer. Exhibit A, the Toro Power Clear. It cuts through deep snow like a hot knife, so you'll be done and on your way in no time. We're talking big-time power in a small package. The Power Clear engines are guaranteed to start and have plenty of power to blast through deep snow fast. Toro's Power Curve system shreds the snow and throws it up to 40 feet without clogging. And the unique scraper design sweeps the pavement squeaky clean, even after the plow comes and piles it all back up at the end of your driveway.
Check out Toro's full line of new snowblowers at Frank's Repair, 405 Ash Avenue in Sterling.
Here at Cunis, we've been proud sponsors of Sterling Athletics since 2015 when the Auto Group first came to the Sterling area. And we'll continue to support the Golden Warriors for many years to come. Stop by either one of our locations here in Sterling for your new ride. And with over 5,000 in stock group-wide, we're sure to have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for. Plus, now you're covered with our Cunis exclusive no-fear lifetime powertrain warranty. Now with all new and pre-owned vehicles. Faith, family, giving back, that's Cunis.
Sterling has Anna Coons, Hazel Pham, and Peyton Purdy in lanes 1, 3, and 5, respectively. Always exciting back and forth. One time at the turn, Hazel Pham from the Golden Warriors with a little bit of a lead. This is going to be very, very close. Hazel Pham looking good, and she's got it. Pham with the win in lane 1. Second place to Peyton Purdy. In lane 5, Sterling is able to go. As you see both, wow, that was really close. Got a little bit of an instant replay there. Chloe Putnam will be in the pool for Galesburg. She is in, and Madison Austin has some work to do to chase down the Galesburg swimmer. And I don't know if Madison has enough pool here. We're going to find out. I might be wrong. Madison Austin at the turn. Madison Austin is on fire. She has got the lead. An amazing performance here as Madison Austin rallies the Golden Warriors to victory in the 200 freestyle relay. We turn for home, the final 25. Purdy extends. It looks like she's going to get the win. Can Kate Austin hold on for second and give Sterling a 1-2 finish? It looks like it's going to happen. Purdy in first place in lane 1, and Kate Austin in second place in lane 5. Madison Austin trying for her second individual win. Madison swimming in lane 3 here in the 100 breast. And Madison trying to keep her perfect record intact this year in individual events. She's not lost yet. And she is going to cruise to an easy win here. Seed time for Madison was 1:14.16. Not pushed, and she'll be a little slower than her seed time. Didn't need to be any faster, but she finishes in first place.
Hi, I'm Dirk Meminger, President and CEO of Sauk Valley Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, our team includes a lineup of local talent from across the Sauk Valley area. Our team is the backbone for all that we do. So here are a few members of our all-star starting lineup. Sauk Valley Bank, locally owned, locally focused since 1999.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals. Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. Whether you're dining in or using our convenient drive-thru, curbside pickup, or delivery, serving your appetite has never been easier. Fresh quality comfort food from Candlelight Inn in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
At Community State Bank, we engage with our community. Whether you're looking to build your credit or build your business, Community State Bank is here to help. As a full-service bank, we have many services available to help you reach your goals. With our personal approach to service and our helpful bilingual staff in Sterling, banking with us has never been easier. Community State Bank, putting your hard-earned dollars to work locally.
Snap back to Morris. Inside handoff to Nyrell Sullivan. He bounces to the outside. Nyrell breaking free. He is gone. It's going to be some option. The ball loose. Fumbled backwards.
Touchdown, Sterling.
It's a touchdown. Turner Morris with a scoop and score, and it's 13-0 in favor of the Golden Warriors. They tried an option pitch. It was horrible. The ball was picked up by Turner Garcia, and Garcia takes it into the end zone for a Golden Warrior touchdown. Nyrell up the middle, first down and more. Nyrell Sullivan ahead of steam, making tackles inside the 20. He's at the 10-5, gone! Touchdown, Nyrell Sullivan on 3rd and 1. Takes it 48 yards for another Golden Warrior touchdown. And folks, on this play here, we now have a new all-time record holder for career rushing touchdowns. This is career rushing touchdown number 47. Kicking towards the Fever, and it's blocked. The ball is loose off the blocked field goal attempt. It goes out of bounds. How about that? Sterling blocks it. It might have been Villegas who was able to block it. He came free off the edge. And how about that?
He did. He got his whole body on that ball.
So a pass play, throwing the ball deep down the field. Weston Sisson makes the catch. Sisson down the sideline, dragging a tackler with him, and finally Pierce pulls Sisson out of bounds. Snap back to Morris, play action. Morris fires the ball. He's got Nolan Sullivan, and Nolan's got a touchdown. Sullivan into the end zone.
Car trouble? Here at the Luce family-owned network of Napa Auto Parts stores, we've got the answer. We've got all the parts you need to get you back up and running and ready to take on tomorrow's adventures. For all of you DIYers out there, we know you want the best parts and the best prices, and we have been delivering the best to our loyal customers for nearly 30 years. Speaking of the best, our veteran, expert staff members are here and ready to use their Napa know-how to help you make the best decision every time. What started as a single store in Sterling in 1995 has grown to a 14-store network and distribution center centered right here in Northwest Illinois. Our business and our family has grown since 1995, but the customer-first mindset we started with remains a constant. We thank you for your support.
We knew moving on with hospice was necessary. Thankfully, we talked with Dad and he gave us an idea what he wanted. That conversation let us know how to choose. We made the right choice with Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice.
The Gaffey Hospice program is designed to comfortably navigate patients and families during the end-of-life process, offering strength, comfort, and support. Gaffey's professional staff provides the type of quality care and attention your loved one deserves. Gaffey Home Nursing and Hospice, trusted hands, expert care.
Brinks in downtown Sterling is proud to be a sponsor of the Sterling Golden Warriors, and they wish all the Golden Warrior teams a great season. Stop by Brinks for lunch or dinner. Taco Tuesday special is 3 tacos for just $5. Thursday, pork tenderloin sandwiches are just $8.
As a nurse, I really feel needed here at CGH Medical Center. They offer great programs like tuition reimbursement, which I was fortunate to use. I look forward to coming to work every day because I know that when I get here, it's going to be great. My coworkers are great, the patients are great, I'm greeted by happy faces. I mean, I couldn't imagine working anywhere else outside of this place. Everyone is very kind, caring, and very helpful.
Seems to us, your money should work as hard for you as you work for it. Maybe harder. But making the most of all you've been given isn't about you alone. So you shouldn't have to figure it out alone. At Thrivent, we've helped clients with advice, investments, insurance, banking, and generosity for over 100 years. For expert solutions that can help you live a life that's rich beyond money. See how your money can do more at Thrivent.com or text THRIVE to 444-555.
All right, to Jim Spencer and Elroy Wild here at Prescott Memorial Field. You're happy. You're ahead 6-2 in a playoff game against a good team. Not a great team, but a good team.
Right.
You feel good about that, but man, we're going to take a look at the numbers here in just a second. You feel like you should be ahead by more.
Exactly.
And that's always an uncomfortable feeling when you look into the second half, and especially when the other team has the ball first. And when the other team has a dude like Michael Nix, who can make plays, simply at will. So it's a problem. Let's look at those numbers right now. And you see what we're talking about there. Just 87 yards of total offense for St. Viator in the first half. Sterling 143 rushing and a total of 206 yards of offense. That penalty number there, 13 combined, and just big ones.
Yeah, they've
wiping out big plays for both teams.
Yeah, there'd be at least 2 more scores, I think, without the penalties. But you can't do that. The penalties were called. Probably most of them were deserved. So you're just going to have to, weather that storm and stop doing the penalties and get consistent. We have moved the ball, as you can see by the stats there, but we've got to make sure we do it a little bit more on first down, I think. That's been the down that's been causing us some problems.
And the play of the first half, maybe outside of the 52-yard touchdown pass from Cale Ryan to Dylan Ottens, was probably Isaiah Mendoza, his interception in the end zone to thwart a late drive for St. Viator. That's the only turnover of the first half for either team. Now, some additional statistics that we'll look at, time of possession, things like that. Sterling, again, time of possession with almost a 5-minute, a little bit over of a 5-minute advantage. 0 of 4 on third down for St. Viator. Sterling just 3 of 7. Both teams missing on red zone opportunities. Tackles for loss, Sterling with 3. Cale Ryan with 2 of them. Cale Ryan with 6 tackles and 2 tackles for loss in the first half, including 5 solo tackles. And, you know, threw a touchdown pass. Went over 1,000 yards rushing. Only 19 other Golden Warriors have rushed for 1,000 yards in a season. And, Matt, if you're down there, this season has been so redemptive for Cale. After what was, a great sophomore campaign, ended with the injury in the Moline game, missing all of last season, and now to do what he has done this year, it's great to see. Because of you just didn't know early in the year, Matt, because of the injury, if it was going to work out or not.
Right. Yeah, and even what he went through at the start of this season with some leg issues in the first couple of games, but he certainly rebounded, starting with that Galesburg game, and at times has put this team on his back and might need to do that again today.
I have an inkling, that postseason accolades are going to be on the way in abundance for number 7. Okay?
I would think
most
so.
Definitely. Most definitely.
So some high-level postseason accolades coming his way. All right. But with that being said, J.P. Schilling had a pretty good first half. As you see, J.P. there, 70 yards, 10 carries for J.P. And, making a difference on defense. It's just good to see number 2 back out there.
And that scramble on 3rd down to get us a first down and get us out of the shadow of our own goalpost was huge.
Kendrick Muhammad is going to give it a try. He's still a little bit, he's got a lower body injury, and just it's just hampering him a little bit, but he's going to give it a try and see what he can do here in the second half. He played a little bit in the second quarter after that injury. He's just a little gimpy.
We saw him just a moment ago on the sideline, limping around a little bit. He's one of those kids that just wants to be out there. And give it a go. Hopefully 68 can make it happen. If it can't, hopefully we win and he gets another chance to make things happen next week in Chicago. The winner of this game will get Chicago Good. Good defeated Noble Pritzker 48-0 today. And we have confirmed, Matt Gingrich has, that G-O-O-D-E is pronounced good. Good is the proper way to pronounce the name of the opponent for either St. Viator or Sterling next week. If Viator comes back and wins, they will be at home. If Sterling wins, the Golden Warriors will be in Chicago next week. Nix, kickoff return. Uh-oh. Nix, far boundary on the kickoff return, midfield, down the far sideline. It's going to be a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Barely. Holcomb got him, but he was able to dive into the end zone, and what a terrible way to start the second half.
No penalty flags.
St. Viator, let go of Nix.
Nix with a kickoff return of just in excess of 85 yards.
We have to stop kicking the ball deep.
That is the 3rd kickoff return for a touchdown that Sterling's allowed this year. So now
you can't kick it to him.
No.
I mean, if you kick it deep, that's one thing, but kick it away from him. Viator's a man short here on the extra point attempt.
Play clock is off. Let's not be using them here in the second half. Glotz for the conversion kick, and it is good. Wow, that's not the way you wanted to start the second half. It is now St. Viator 9, Sterling 6. We're back for a kickoff from St. Viator next.
My name is Lisa Delgado Flores. I am essential here at CGH. What I love here about CGH is it is a family-oriented atmosphere. Coworkers are amazing. Coworkers have turned into lifelong friends. No matter the pay grade, we are all equal. Physicians, nurses from the floors, we all become a family. We are a team, we are family, we are CGH.
Brinks in downtown Sterling is proud to be a sponsor of the Sterling Golden Warriors, and they wish all the Golden Warrior teams a great season. Stop by Brinks for lunch or dinner. Taco Tuesday special is 3 tacos for just $5. Thursday, pork tenderloin sandwiches are just $8. Well, St. Vi with a jolt of energy in the form of number 11, Michael Nix.
And be alert on the kickoff.
They do some funky things with their kickoffs. Onsides, pop-ups. There's an open area in the middle of the field around the 30-yard line. They like to
Now we're moving back,
Yep,
so there isn't so much.
So Nix to kick it off after his 85-yard-ish kickoff return for a touchdown.
That was Van Boeven on the kick.
That was Van Boeven on the kickoff. I'm sorry, it was 1 and not 11. Tommy Tate on the return, and he's tackled shy of the 25-yard line.
Well, we got to shake that off now and get a drive going here.
You've got to. Your offense has moved the ball. You feel good about that. Got to finish drives, and if you're able to retake the lead, your defense has been really good. I mean, they have scored on special teams and on defense. Their offense hasn't done anything outside of one drive that ended in no points. So, get the offense in gear. Rely on your defense to bring it home. Easier said than done. I understand. Football's a funny game, man.
Yep.
Play clocks are back on now. And Schilling, quick pass out to the right to Null. Null right flat. Second catch for him. And decent yardage for the senior. And second down and short upcoming for the Golden Warriors.
That's a nice first down play there,
Yeah,
Elroy.
I like that. Yes, absolutely. Going to have to do that a little more because we've had little success going up the middle on first down.
JP at quarterback. Here's Tablante up the gut, and Tablante surges forward after initial contact, and he's out to the 35 and a Golden Warrior first down. Tablante 29 yards rushing in the first half. So early third quarter. St. Viator returns the opening kickoff of the second half for a touchdown, and the Lions leading for the first time 9-6. It's a screen. It's Mason Emmon making the catch near side 40. Mason Emmon very close to a horse collar tackle. I'm surprised that this crew didn't call that. There were 13 combined penalties in the first half, and nearly 200 yards in penalty yardage in the first half. Good catch by Emmon. First down for the Golden Warriors. 13-yard pickup for the junior. Ledigerber on the carry. Ledigerber across midfield and into St. Viator territory. Sterling got some offensive mojo going on right now.
Sterling Lyon broke a nice hole over there. 9 yards on first
Second
down.
short.
Second one for the Warriors.
Good block by Lucas Austin off there on the right side. He buried his man. Screen, Mendoza off the right side, first down, and he's going to be tackled around the 35. Sterling hasn't been, Matt, really good at throwing those screen passes this season, but they've been effective in this game.
Yeah, this drive in particular, they hit Knoll for one and Mendoza that time, and the Warriors on the move.
Good mix of pass and run on this series so far.
41 yards in 5 plays on this drive so far. First and 10. And a running play. Ledigerber through the line. Ledigerber, the junior, inside the 30. Brings up second and short. Tablante will come back in and spell Ledigerber here. I really, it's one of those just weird things. I love to say the name Cale Ledigerber. It's a great name. Ledigerber. This time it's JP Schilling on the run. Schilling, that fullback quarterback thing going on, brings up third and short. First time that Sterling has faced third down on this drive. They're certainly in 4-down territory here. Sterling trailing by the score of 9-6. I have bad thoughts, Matt, every time I hear the score 9-6.
I hear you. Ancient history, Spence.
Yes. Still haunts me, though. Mason Emmon, receiver to the top of your screen. And it's going to be Schilling with blockers and a head of steam. Schilling's got a first down around the Grizzly garage door red zone with 8 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Really nice drive here, but we have to finish it. Get in the end zone here.
21-yard line, first down. Schilling, the quarterback. Tablante at running back. Emmon and Mendoza are your receivers to the left. And it is going to be Tablante, head of steam, Tablante inside the 10, inside the Grizzly garage door red zone. First and goal for the Golden Warriors. This is a Red Zone Alert brought to you by Grizzly Garage Door in Sterling. For sales, service, and installation, call 815-495-5556. Make your next garage door a Grizzly. Second time Sterling has been in the Grizzly garage door red zone. They were turned away the first time. No points. Now it's first and goal. Sterling trying to retake the lead. Tablante hit and dropped around the 4.
I think they might give him, forward progress to the 4, Spence. You got it.
7 minutes, 48 seconds to go, third quarter. Sterling trailing by 3, 9-6. Here in the first round of the IHSA state playoffs in Class 5A. Trips to the right, Mendoza, Emmon, and Null. Schilling up the middle. Touchdown, Golden Warriors. J.P. Schilling caps off an 11-play Golden Warrior touchdown drive, and Sterling back on top by the score of 12-9. We'll take a look at the replay after Gebhardt knocks through a pretty big conversion kick here. He missed earlier. The kick was low and blocked. This to make it a 4-point game.
Yep.
Well, that's a confidence-boosting drive by the Golden Warriors.
Wren to snap it. Ottens to hold it. Gebhardt, the freshman, to kick it. Snap is high. The kick is high, and it's good.
Yes.
Sterling back on top by the score of 13-9 here in the first round of the playoffs. Here is the touchdown run by J.P. Schilling just a moment ago to put Sterling back on top. Sterling's line. Look at Luna is downfield, Austin downfield. They're blocking in the end zone, and Schilling gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That is his 11th rushing touchdown of the year. And Sterling on top, 13-9 now. Sterling goes 77 yards in 11 plays in 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
It's kind of a good news, bad news situation. Good news is we scored and we took the lead. Bad news is we have to kick off. That has not been candlelight clutch today.
That was a candlelight clutch drive right there.
I think you got to kick the ball on the ground here somewhere.
That might be what we do is we give the candlelight, we just say, maybe that drive is the candlelight clutch.
I like the way we spread it out that time.
Yeah.
Lettergerber, Tablante, Schilling,
No.
Yes.
Really got it into a lot of different hands, and great play calling by Coach Campbell, Coach Bailey, and crew.
That was quick. The winner.
All right, A.J. Kested will kick it off for the Golden Warriors. Sterling back on top by 4 at 13-9. Both teams putting up 7 markers in the early minutes of the third quarter. St. Viator with the kickoff return for a touchdown, and Sterling with the long touchdown drive to answer right back. And that kick is going to be dropped by Pastor near the sideline, nearly out of bounds, but he stays in and he's got room to run. Pastor far boundary out to the 40 and finally wrestled out of bounds. That was almost really ugly for St. Viator, and then it turned out really good.
Good directional kick, but then we just can't make the tackle. He about loses it out of bounds.
He stepped out at the 41, I believe.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back from it. He had moved up. Yeah, right back there he stepped out. He got up to around the 45. So first offensive possession of the second half for the Lions. Sterling on top, 13-9. Viator has not scored an offensive touchdown here this afternoon. pass, Nix can't catch it because it was way behind him. I'm not sure if he was throwing to Nix or Pastor.
I think he was thrown in between the two of them.
Trying to split the difference. Hey, why don't you guys catch this, all right?
They're both good receivers, but obviously Nix is the better of the two.
Dolson, 4 of 10 passing for 37 yards. 2nd and 10, third quarter. Sterling leading this playoff game by 4 points, 13-9.
See if we get a rush here on him.
Tight spread. 4 receivers in tight, close to the lineman, and it's a screen pass off the left side, and it's caught by Cutinello, but there is a flag on the play in the middle of the field.
Really strange.
Could be that might be
a play, maybe
defensive holding
or offensive pass interference, perhaps. Just don't normally see a flag thrown at that spot at that time.
Pass interference on.
They call a pick play
on St. Vine. So that'll be the 7th penalty on St. Viator. 7 penalties on each team.
And I can't say flaggy, right?
That's fine.
They have a proclivity to throw the flag.
I haven't patented flaggy yet. Flaggy McFlaggerson out there. 7:04 for the third quarter, and that one hurts.
Oh boy,
it's
it does
a
it ever.
15-yarder.
Yeah, well, right, and it's lost it down, isn't it? An offensive pass interference, is it not?
I'm not sure. In high school, I don't think so.
What down is it?
Watch where Nix is here.
2nd down. And Pastor over the middle, and Cale Ryan didn't come up with it. What's the call? They're going to say Cale Ryan with the pick. Cale Ryan goes down and comes up with the interception. How about that for Candlelight Clutch? He's thrown a touchdown pass. He leads the team in tackles, and now he forces the 2nd turnover of the game. Both interceptions.
How did he get to that ball?
I don't know.
It was a tremendous play.
I saw the incompletion. I thought, okay, well, it's going to be 3rd down, and all of a sudden our sidelines erupted.
Now the crew is going to get together here.
Well, they're already moving the sticks. They're giving, 1st down, Sterling.
It always is worrisome when they get together to talk.
We might have caught a break on that call there. Pass to Null, near side, makes the catch. And he's able to pick up some speed and turn the ball down to the 23-yard line or so.
Are good 8 yards on 1st down?
With the passing game out in the flat, Sterling's found something there. Sterling now combined 7 of 10 passing between Cale Ryan and J.P. Schilling for 98 yards. And this time they fake the pass and they run the ball. And Tablante is, again, inside the red zone here, inside the Grizzly Garage Door red zone. And Tablante with some tough running to pick up a 1st down. So 1st down looks to be at about the 12.
Right at the 12, partner.
Thanks, partner.
Partners, you're doing a good job.
Thank you, partner. 1st and 10 from the 12. Sterling trying for a 2-score lead for the first time in this game. Cale's going to fake the pitch and run, and Cale's going to be stymied shy of the 10. Another trip inside the Grizzly Garage Door red zone.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 11. The weather has not gotten any worse down here, guys. Just like
Thanks.
I mentioned that.
It looks great out there.
It's the same up here, too.
2nd and 9 after the run from Cale Ryan. This time, the handoff is going to go to Tablante.
First down.
It's Kested.
I'm sorry, A.J. Kested got in there for the first time, got his first carry, and A.J. down inside the, where are they going to?
In between the 2 and the 3.
So it's not quite a first down. 3rd down upcoming.
Need to get to the 2 for a first down.
Boy, I thought they moved it back there. Let's see. Yeah, that's not a good spot.
They just picked it up and set it down again. Are they going to measure? They're going to measure.
Okay, Matt, is the ball at the 2?
No.
Then it's not a first down.
No, that's 6 inches short. They're not going to, well, they are going to measure. Okay.
They are, they aren't. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they're going to stretch it, but there's no way that's a front. Yeah, about 6 inches short. So 3rd and 6 inches. 2 plays to get 6 inches.
You're kidding me. They're 6 inches short?
Yes.
Matt, who would have known?
I don't know.
Who would have known?
I don't know.
Let's get this right now. We don't want to go to 4th down. Let's get the fresh set of downs, or better than that, let's just get it in the end zone.
Sterling 4 of 8 on 3rd down. Cale Ryan in the backfield with Antonio Tablante. 3rd and short, just short of the goal line. Cale Ryan, touchdown off right tackle for the Golden Warriors. Sterling takes advantage of a turnover and now leads by 10.
There's a flag well after the play was over. It's laying at about the 2-yard line.
No, they can't do that. Come on.
They're discussing things.
And
the touchdown counts. Personal foul on St. Viator, and that will be assessed on the kickoff.
So we might be able to hit it in the end zone.
The wind has freshened up a little bit, and it is blowing out of the south, so the wind will be at Ryan Gebhardt's back here, but also Kested's on the kickoff.
So Gebhardt 1 for 2 today, kicking extra points. Trying to put Sterling up by 11. And the kick is good. And we'll take a look at Cale Ryan, his 19th rushing touchdown of the year.
Just quarterback power here. He follows Tablante, big
Marcherato
hole.
with a good block off the right side out of his H-back position to spring Cale into the end zone, and Sterling by 11. We'll step aside for a timeout. This is Golden Warrior football.
Sauk Valley Community College is a place of community. It's where dreams are achieved in the classroom and in the workplace. You'll find familiar faces in our staff and faculty as they lend a hand both on campus and around the Sauk Valley. At SVCC, we turn your dreams into reality and then celebrate your success. Visit svcc.edu to learn more about your community college.
All right, so after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on St. Viator, Sterling will be kicking off from the Viator 45. A.J. Kested should be able to easily get this ball through the end zone, and that's exactly what he is going to do. It lands beyond the end zone, and a 20-yard start here for what has been an anemic St. Viator offense here all game long. St. Viator right now with 87 yards of total offense, and they've not scored a point on offense. Cale Ryan, there you see Ryan, 39 yards and a touchdown in the game, over 1,000 yards on the season.
And what he's done on defense is, you know, even surpassed that by a mile. What's he got, 5 tackles?
He had five solo tackles and 2 tackles for loss in the first half.
Yep. And we need 17 more minutes of that defense out of him.
Yep.
Lots of football left. Sterling up by 2 scores. It is a handoff and not much.
It's Van Boeven.
Yep, Van Boeven wearing number 1.
To Blante and Cale Ryan on the tackle.
One yard for Van Boeven. Second and 9 play. Dolson, the quarterback, looks, fires deep. Nix is
wide
open. Nix has made the catch. Nix is off to the races. It is going to be a touchdown. No penalty flags on the play. And it is a long touchdown pass of 79 yards from Dolson to Nix.
That's what they can do. He got behind the defenders, and it was a race to the end zone and not much of a race. He's a playmaker.
They make a play. The kickoff return. We have a couple of drives. They turn it over, and then we score again, and then they score again. And this baby's going right down to the wire.
Yep. Gonna go for 2 here.
Trying to make it a 3-point game. Dolson looking, end zone caught. Nix for 2. Why not? 20-17. Sterling on top of St. Viator.
4:26 remaining.
The 2-point conversion, good.
Your score, Sterling 20, St. Viator 17.
So we'll take a break. The Lions will kick it back to the Golden Warriors next.
Hi, I'm Dirk Mettinger, President and CEO of Sauk Valley Bank. As a locally owned and operated bank, our team includes a lineup of local talent from across the Sauk Valley area. Our team is the backbone for all that we do. So here are a few members of our all-star starting lineup. Sauk Valley Bank, locally owned, locally focused since 1999.
Spence, Ging, and Elroy back here at Prescott Memorial Field, and we've got a barn burner going on. Sterling now leading by 3, 20-17 over St. Viator. 79-yard touchdown pass. Charlie Dolson to Michael Nix to make it a 1-score game again, and they convert the 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff, sailing near side, and on the return, Ledigerber. All the way across the field, gets the corner, and tackled shy of the 35-yard line. So Sterling's offense will come back in the field. Probably see J.P. Schilling out there. Both quarterbacks have engineered a touchdown drive for Sterling here in the third quarter.
Ledigerber with a nice return there. Starts to the right, then cuts it upfield. Gets it past the 30, almost to the 35.
Carterville defeated Geneseo 36-7 today. Newman lost to Rock Ridge 42-12. Sterling on top of St. Viator 20-17. Pass near side, Mendoza makes the catch, and not much on the play. They were able to rally. It looked like Mendoza was going to have some running room, but it took the pass a little while to get there, and then by the time he caught it and made a move, their defense had rallied. 2nd and 9.
Look for at some point we fake that and have the other guy go long.
Sterling has passed for 99 yards in the game. And it is going to be Schilling, the quarterback. Tackled, and it brings up 3rd down and 6 or 7 here. Big play with 3.5 to go, 3rd quarter. And the Golden Warriors on the short end of the score here. And the Golden Warriors leading 20-17. 3rd and 6. Sterling from its own 37. Option. Schilling. Didn't get it. Schilling kept it on the option. And it's 4th down. Probably have to punt here, don't you?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yep. Nope, they're going to bring Cale Ryan in.
Yep. And maybe we just try to get him to jump off sides.
So Cale Ryan comes in here for this 4th down play. And St. Vi has stopped Sterling a couple of times in these 4th and short situations. Sterling going for it here. They're going to run the play. Cale Ryan has got the 1st down and more.
Go.
He's off to the races down
Go.
the far sideline. Cale Ryan, can you say Candlelight?
Yes.
Touchdown, Golden Warriors. On 4th and 1, Cale Ryan makes the house call. And the Golden Warriors on top, 26-17.
Gotta love it, man.
58 yards for Cale Ryan. Wow.
And the defender caught him at about the 9 or 8, and he just dragged him into the end zone. He was not going to be denied.
That, guys, is the play of the year right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Low snap, kick is up, and it's good. Good job by Ottens to get that ball on the tee. All right, Sterling answers back with a 4-play, 67-yard touchdown drive capped off by this beauty. You wanted 2 yards. Cale says, nope.
No.
Well, they brought everybody up inside the box, and once he got past the line of scrimmage, it's just a matter of whether or not he can outrun 24.
Yep. Good play. Good play. Wow.
27-17, Sterling by 10. Still lots of football game left. There have been 5 combined touchdowns in the 3rd quarter.
The momentum swings back and forth are palpable.
Yeah. And partners, I cannot watch this play.
Cale Ryan.
I'm going to turn around for this one.
Cale Ryan with 97 yards rushing on 12 carries and 2 touchdowns. Sterling will kick it off here. 2:26 to go, 3rd quarter. A.J. Kested has it ready to go. Nix and Pastor.
Elroy, remember when you said you didn't think it would be a defensive
This is more what I expected.
Yes, you're right.
Sterling has outscored St. Vi 21-15 in the 3rd quarter alone, and there's still 2.5 minutes left. 2:26 to be exact.
Pop this up at about the 25.
So the ball marked ready, and here we go. It'll be a squibber. Bouncing away and then covered up.
There you go.
How
about
beautiful is that?
34-yard line. Covering it up and making the play, 22, Michael Tauscher. And St. Vi back on offense. Okay, now, your
Number
defense
11?
have been great until the last play.
Yep.
So just get back to the other stuff.
Yep.
Lucas Austin is out there at a D-line spot. We're probably going to see him out there a little bit more with Kendrick Muhammad being hampered by that lower body injury. Sterling has forced 2 turnovers.
Nix in the slot to this side.
And
Reverse.
they run a reverse to Nix. Nix is going to throw it.
Pick it off.
It is up for grabs, and it's going to be caught
Give me a
by
break.
St. Viator. There's no way. Pastor comes back, makes the catch. Nix threw up a duck. It was
into triple coverage.
Yes, and it was caught. Your playmaker made a play. What do you say?
I mean, we played it about as well as you can. We just didn't get the ball. Can't let him catch that.
17 yards is all that was, but it felt like more, right?
Yes.
Well, it felt like it should have been an interception when it was in the air.
Screen, pass caught, middle screen, Pastor. Pastor, close to first down yardage around the Sterling 40.
Ran and Schilling on the tackle.
St. Vi has found something in its offensive mojo here. Nicky Pastor catching the middle screen, gets 9 yards. 2nd and 1, 90 or 87, 86, 85 seconds to play third quarter. Sterling on top of St. Viator, 27-17.
It's Pastore in the
Wildcat
here.
And he's going to keep it. He's got the first down. Just over a minute to go, third quarter. Pastor out of the Wildcat. Took the center snap, turned the corner off right guard, and picked up a first down for St. Vi. St. Vi with just 8 first downs compared to 19 for the Golden Warriors. As we have gone inside of a minute to play here in the third quarter. A back and forth third quarter. Sterling led by 4 at halftime. Now they lead by 10. Dolson sets up the screen again. Pass caught, and that pass is caught by Camden, and he's going to be close to first down yardage. Camden inside the Sterling 30, and it will be a first down.
Dolson a little slow to get up after he dumped that one off to Camden. He's going to limp back to the huddle. Another big gain for Viator.
They're digging deep into their playbook here. A lot of different looks.
Charlie Dolson now 7 of 14 passing for 136 yards and a touchdown. Has also thrown a couple of interceptions. Late third quarter, first down. Dolson firing towards the end zone. Back shoulder throw knocked away and incomplete. Intended for Nix. And A.J. Kested knocks the ball away with 8.3 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Good breakup of that because Nix he's such a contortionist. It looks like the ball's not going to be where he can catch it, and he somehow spins around and gets his hands on it.
Who was the dude for Montini, Matt?
Oh, yeah, Jordan Westerkamp.
Yeah. Nix is like a poor man's Jordan Westerkamp,
I'm not
right?
sure how poor either. That's a pretty good player out there.
2nd down and 10. They're going to toss it. Van Boeven, if I were them, I wouldn't run at all. They're not very good at it. They don't block it very well, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Probably 4-down territory here for St. Viator. It is going to be 3rd and 12 for the Lions when we start the fourth quarter. 12 minutes left in this playoff game. Sterling on top of St. Viator, 27-17. Fourth quarter action right after this.
What is it about wood floors that make people proud? Is it that they're sturdy, yet warm and cozy? Or do they just feel like they're making a statement about their home? Something that says, this is the place I choose to live my life to its fullest. At Brothers Flooring, we'll work with you to make sure your choice fits your lifestyle. From selection to installation and beyond, we're here to help you. Come check out the latest trends in wood flooring. Brothers Flooring, 1111 First Avenue, Rock Falls, and 1419 North Galena Avenue in Dixon, where you're one of the family.
There are the numbers through 3. Sterling rushing for 282, passing for 99. Penalty numbers down significantly in the third quarter. That was maybe that's why there was more offense out there. Sterling with 381 yards of total offense, and St. Vi with 204.
Maybe the referees have sore arms.
Could be. All right, 3rd down as we start the fourth quarter.
Big play here.
3rd and 12 for the Lions. 4-down territory. Dolson takes the snap. Looking, firing, and the ball is going to be knocked away and incomplete. Cale Ryan making the play, knocking the ball out of the hands of number 30, Ryan Camblin, the H-back or tight end. Pass hung up in the air a little bit, gave Cale a chance to recover. The ball in the hands of Camblin, but Cale knocks it away.
Another big play now, 4th down. Let's see what they come up with. They're definitely going for it here.
I'm glad number 7's on our team, guys.
Oh, man.
No,
you're not kidding.
You're not kidding. Yep.
4th down. 12 yards to go.
Get some help on 11 on Nix.
Here comes pressure. Pass
There
to
he
the
is.
end zone, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
Schilling.
Schilling goes high into the air and knocks it away. And he says, incomplete, does J.P. Schilling. And the Golden Warriors take over on downs.
Well, I feel better when we have 3 guys around Nix.
Yes. Especially when one of them is number 2.
Absolutely.
Well, it took 3 pretty good football players to keep that ball away from number 10 there. That was Kested, Ryan, and Schilling. But we're surrounding him on that 4th and 12 play. All right.
Good.
Now run the clock. Let's run some clock here. 2-score lead. Let's put this baby away and start making dinner plans in Chicago next week. Sterling with 3 receivers. And Cale Ryan at quarterback. Cale, quick pass near side. It is Lettergerber. Lettergerber up the sideline and out of bounds.
Hey, that's a little late. No, they didn't call it, I guess.
Did he just get tripped? I'm not sure.
No, he got pushed.
Big gainer, though, about 8, 9.
Take it all day, right? Sterling over 100 yards passing now.
Yards on first down, 2nd and 2 for the Warriors.
2nd down. 2 yards to go after the 8-yard pass. And Cale Ryan running up the gut. Cale Ryan picks up the first down, puts him over 100 yards again, and moves him up. Continues to move him up the ladder of 1,000-yard rushers.
Oh, boy. A late flag, or at least I was late seeing it. It's downfield. It's about at the 45. They're kind of looking in our direction, so I don't like that. No.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Sterling.
Yeah.
Personal foul on
after
Sterling.
it was dead ball.
So it'll be first down.
First down.
Should just be 1st and 10.
I would think.
But
the
15
official,
yards back.
Not to call anybody out, but just to make the official who made the call was pointing at Lettergerber, like
Yeah.
Cale had done something.
I didn't see what happened.
So it should be at the 26, 1st and 10 at the 26, maybe?
I don't want to say a crew is bad just because they call a lot of penalties, but
1st and 10 at the 31.
Okay. Just gives us a chance to run some more clock.
Oh, no, now they're going to mark it back to the 26.
This is this is a crew working a playoff game.
Yeah, they marked it 10 yards, and then they realized it should be 15.
Tablante on the run. Unable to get much, trying to get off left guard, left tackle area. And it brings up 2nd and long. Sterling 27. St. Viator 17. It's been a wild second half after Sterling led 6-2 at halftime. Tablante, solid game for him. 62 yards on 11 totes.
He's come out of the game. Kested has replaced him.
And Cale is going to run. Cale Ryan dropped in the backfield. 3rd and a bunch here.
Yeah, we had a little momentum going until that penalty, and a big 3rd down here. You don't want to get too crazy because, 3rd and long.
You've been good in your passing game. 9 for 12 for 107 yards. And that passing game has just kind of loosened up their rush defense a little bit.
Yep.
2-by-2 full receivers. Cale wants to throw. Protection is good. Fires it deep. Nearly intercepted.
Oh, should have been. Hit him right in the chest.
Need a good punt here.
Was incomplete.
Sterling by 10, but St. Viator gets the ball back. And guess who goes back to field this punt?
Got to angle this one towards
Kick
the
it out of
sideline.
bounds.
Yep.
Yeah, just you don't give him a chance. Michael Nix, who has scored on a long touchdown reception and a kickoff return for a touchdown. There you see him. And Sterling will angle it to the near side, and it will hop and take a little bit of a St. Viator bounce. And St. Viator, great field position near midfield. So the Lions down by 10, back on offense with just over 10 minutes to go.
Kind of pick your poison on that one, right? You know, you kick it so Nix can't return it, but you probably give up a little bit of field position. If you kick it to him and he returns it, chances are he's going to get it to at least a 50, if not more.
Yeah,
I think that was a good idea.
Yeah. But he's not in the end zone.
That's true.
4 catches for 114 yards and a touchdown in the game for Michael Nix. Split out to the right of the formation here. And Schilling's going to get right up in his grill. And they're going to fire the ball past Store. Nice catch down the right sideline. That ball was perfectly placed by Charlie Dolson, the quarterback. He's gotten better as the game has gone on here. First down for the Lions at the Sterling 33-yard line. Oh, it's white knuckle time as we go inside of 10 minutes to go. You're up 2 scores, but they're on the march. They get in here, and it changes the entire complexion of the game.
Yeah, you need to keep them out of the end zone. Even a field goal, you know, make them have to get the touchdown late in the game to potentially tie.
Nix in the slot to the near side. They're going to run the ball up the middle.
Van Boeven.
Yeah, Van Boeven, one of their better running plays of the game.
Got about 7, looks like.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 here. Van Boeven with a solid run on first down for the Lions of St. Viator High School out of Arlington Heights. Nix is in the slot to the bottom of your screen wearing number 11. And looking to throw over the middle. Pastor makes the catch close to first down yardage. Nicky Pastor.
Should be a first down.
Yeah, Pastor's a good receiver too, so you can't just think about Nix because he's made some good, nice catches also.
The Lions approaching the red zone. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. The largest lead for either team in this game was 11. Now Sterling up by 10.
Need to put some more pressure on the quarterback here, on Dolson.
1st and 10. Dolson firing down the field. Got a man wide open, but it's off his hands and incomplete. Woo, boy.
It was Van Boeven. He's looking back into the sun.
Yep, that's what he's saying as he heads back to the huddle. Good point. He is looking right into the sun, and he was wide open.
The shadow of the ball even got in his eye. That's a tough catch.
Yep, that is.
We've seen that before here on a playoff Saturday where the sun late in the game can cause some issues. But that's a touchdown if not for that drop.
2nd and 10 with 8:29 to go in the 4th quarter. Under
Get
pressure and a sack! Christian Beasley with the sack back around the 30-yard line. Now it's going to be 3rd and a bunch here for the Lions of St. Viator. Beasley with his 8th sack of the year.
What a good time for it now. 3rd and long.
Third and 17. Four receivers, 2 by 2. Nix in motion. They're going to roll Dolson near side. Fires the ball down the field. Nix can't make the diving catch, and it's 4th down. 7:43 left to go. Huge play right here.
Yeah, if we can hold him here, we can run clock.
Sterling up by 2 scores, just out of reach.
Just tackle before the first down marker.
All right, who's ready to make a play here on 4th down? Line of scrimmage, the Sterling 29. They need the Sterling 12. 4th and 17. Nix all by himself
yep.
to the left of the formation. Dolson is gonna be sacked all the way back around the 40-yard line.
I think it was Mason Emmon originally. The ball came loose.
But it didn't matter because it was 4th down.
And Viator recovered it, and Sterling will take over at the 41.
And there are no flags.
So a couple of big sacks on that drive. Emmon and Beasley. Beasley first, then Emmon. And 7:35 to go, 4th quarter. Sterling forces a turnover on downs. I don't. What are they doing, Matt?
They have to talk almost between every play.
And the ball marked ready for play, and here we go.
What a great time for a long drive here. Keep that clock running.
J.P. Schilling will be in there at quarterback. Tablante, the running back. Cale has 100 yards rushing exactly. J.P. with 91. This time it's Tablante working the left side.
That was Schilling. He kept that one after the
sorry.
fake to Tablante.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Matt.
Got about 3, maybe 4.
I was looking away.
He's a little slow getting up, too, and Cale's going to come in for him.
That's no good. That's no good. So a timeout.
Hopefully it's just the wind knocked out of him.
So 7:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Timeout taken. Sterling by 10, but J.P. Schilling is shaken up. We'll step aside for a timeout. This is Golden Warrior football.
Toro is the #1 snowblower brand in America because they don't take snow for an answer. Exhibit A, the Toro Power Clear. It cuts through deep snow like a hot knife, so you'll be done and on your way in no time. We're talking big-time power in a small package. The Power Clear engines are guaranteed to start and have plenty of power to blast through deep snow fast. Toro's Power Curve system shreds the snow and throws it up to 40 feet without clogging. And the unique scraper design sweeps the pavement squeaky clean, even after the plow comes and piles it all back up at the end of your driveway.
Check out Toro's full line of new snowblowers at Frank's Repair, 405 Ash Avenue in Sterling. Schilling up and off the field under his own power, appears to be okay. Tablante, a surge for a first down inside of St. Viator territory to about the 48-yard line. 7 minutes left to go. Sterling with a 10-point lead.
Another determined run there by Tablante for that first down.
Tablante, 13 carries, 72 yards.
Kind of quietly, too, you know what I mean?
It's been a really good game for him.
It has.
We're doing a good job of keeping our running backs fresh today.
Cale Ryan remains at quarterback. And Cale's going to fake to A.J. and keep it. Cale Ryan turns the corner near side and down to about the 44-yard line. Gain of 4.
I wouldn't be disappointed
maybe
if we took the play clock down a little lower each time.
Up 2 scores, I agree with you, Matt.
Yeah, why not? I think we snapped at that time with about 12 or 13.
Both teams have all 3 timeouts left to go here in the second half. We're about halfway through the 4th quarter.
Going a little bit slower this time.
Still 15 on the play clock. It's at 10 now. And Cale takes. Tosses. A.J. Kested. Left side. Kested. First down. Down to the 35-yard line. Kested with about a 9-yard run. Sterling over 300 yards rushing in this game this afternoon.
Just keep moving those sticks. Nice little pitch there, and Kested with a nice run.
Kested's got a 9-yard run and an 8-yard run in his 2 totes here this afternoon. Good changeup. Cale's going to keep it, and he is not going to get much, and a penalty flag comes in.
There might have been a face mask. There was a hand up high on Cale. I say that with some wishful thinking.
It is a face mask, personal foul style. So that's helpful. So we approach the Grizzly garage door red zone. The line of scrimmage now the 22. There'll be 25 on the play clock here.
And it's not running. The ball was marked ready for play, was it not?
Yeah.
So we don't know what the count is right now.
You can watch the back, Judge, though.
Yeah, they started it late. The officials start that. You know, the judge who normally counts starts the clock. They just started it a little tardy, I think. First down at the St. Viator 22. Cale is going to run it up the gut. And Cale Ryan gets inside the Grizzly garage door red zone. So Sterling, 2nd and 5. Trying to hold on and knock off St. Viator here in advance to the second round of the playoffs at Chicago Good next week. DeBlante up the middle, inside the 14, inside the 15 to the 14 is what I meant to say.
3rd and a couple.
Sterling,
cutback.
Sterling and St. Viator is going to take a timeout here. 3:50 to go, 4th quarter. Sterling methodically running the clock out here with a 10-point lead. 3:50 to go, timeout. We'll pause. Back to Prescott Memorial after this.
Come home to Candlelight Inn, located in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton. Delight in our mouth-watering starters, delicious dinners, or our home-style meals. Candlelight Inn serves it up fresh every day. Try our delicious original or buffalo-style Chicken George, the hand-dipped delicacy that everyone is talking about. Whether you're dining in or using our convenient drive-thru, curbside pickup, or delivery, serving your appetite has never been easier. Fresh quality comfort food from Candlelight Inn in Sterling, Rock Falls, and Clinton.
Cale Ryan, 106 yards, 17 carries, 2 touchdowns, touchdown pass as well. And Cale Ryan with the carry, he's got a first down as he is around the 10-yard line. May they give him the 9, Matt?
Looks like that's where they're going to mark it.
1st and goal for the Golden Warriors, a 3rd down conversion.
Now you really want to use all the clock.
Well, they took 1 timeout before that 3rd down. And the play clock's at 20, and you want to... you don't need another touchdown. All you want are triple zeros on that clock. That's it. That's all you want. So the play clock at 10. Sterling ready to go. 1st and goal at the St. Viator 9. Cale tiptoeing his way up the middle to the 8.
Timeout, Viator.
So St. Viator will take another timeout. We'll do the same here with 3:05 to go in the 4th quarter. Sterling faced with 2nd and goal when we come back next.
Here at Cunis, we've been proud sponsors of Sterling Athletics since 2015 when the Auto Group first came to the Sterling area. And we'll continue to support the Golden Warriors for many years to come. Stop by either one of our locations here in Sterling for your new ride. And with over 5,000 in stock group-wide, we're sure to have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for. Plus, now you're covered with our Cunis exclusive no-fear lifetime powertrain warranty. Now with all new and pre-owned vehicles. Faith, family, giving back, that's Cunis.
Sterling on top by the score of 27-17 against the Lions of St. Viator. This will be the 10th play of this drive. Sterling has navigated 51 yards so far. Kale up the gut, trips inside the 6.
5.
And mark him down, like Matt said, at the 5 as we go inside of 3 minutes to go.
Timeout, Viator.
Yeah, and Viator will take its final timeout. We'll stay here. Look at those numbers there. Time of possession, almost 2-1 in favor of the Golden Warriors. Guys, Sterling has run 70 offensive plays, and St. Viator has run 39.
Yeah, we've done some games where time of possession really was misleading, but today it's a big stat.
One of the reasons that St. Vi has only 15 minutes and 52 seconds of time of possession is that they're 0 for 8 on 3rd down and 4th down combined.
Wow. Great defense.
So now St. Viator out of timeouts with 2:58 to go in the 4th quarter.
Got 2 downs here, probably. We might, let's see. We might try a field goal, but you want to run clock, main thing.
3rd and goal from the 6. Kale again. Didn't get in. 4th down upcoming.
Down to the 4. The clock will be able to run inside of 2:15 before we have to snap it.
Probably take a timeout
right
here.
Before the 4th down play. Run it all the way down and take a timeout.
Yep.
You see the clock ticking down there.
And then you bring the passing game into play here, because it doesn't matter if you have an incompletion as far as the clock goes. Yeah, we're going to take a timeout at 2:11, I think.
Coach Schlemmer, you might have heard him on Matt's microphone saying, told the official we're going to take it all the way down, then I'm going to call a timeout. So Coach Schlemmer takes the timeout with 1 on the play clock, 2:11 to go in the 4th quarter. And we're going to break here before this next play. Back for 4th and goal next.
At Community State Bank, we engage with our community. Whether you're looking to build your credit or build your business, Community State Bank is here to help. As a full-service bank, we have many services available to help you reach your goals. With our personal approach to service and our helpful bilingual staff in Sterling, banking with us has never been easier. Community State Bank, putting your hard-earned dollars to work locally.
Brinks in downtown Sterling is proud to be a sponsor of the Sterling Golden Warriors, and they wish all the Golden Warrior teams a great season. Stop by Brinks for lunch or dinner. Taco Tuesday special is 3 tacos for just $5. Thursday, pork tenderloin sandwiches are just $8. All right, it'll be 4th and goal.
What do you call here, partner?
Schilling's going to be in on this play as a receiver. You know the slant for the 2-point conversion that we've run a couple times?
The scoreboard is wrong. The scoreboard here at the stadium says that it's only 3rd down, but it is 4th down, and our graphic comes from the scoreboard graphic. But it is 4th down, and here we go. Schilling, single receiver to the right of the formation. 4th and goal. Cale Ryan takes, looking for Schilling. Back of the end zone, overthrown and incomplete. And with 2:07 to go, not quite over yet.
No.
It's a 10-point game. So that 12-play drive ends in no points.
I like the call, just couldn't quite get it where JP could haul it in.
Yeah, I think Cale threw it to the back corner. JP didn't quite get there. But 2:07 left and a 10-point lead feels pretty good right now.
Just got to tackle inbounds.
Holy cow. Kansas State 35, Oklahoma State nothing at halftime. Illini up 20-9 on Nebraska on the road.
Not enough. Need more. I'm nervous about this game. I'm nervous about that game. I'm just nervous.
You know number 11 could take it 98 here, so.
Absolutely. That's what's scary.
All right. The quarterback, Dolson, from his end zone fires, and they run a hook and line, and the ball's loose, and it is going to be picked up by the Golden Warriors, and Cale Ryan's going to score a touchdown. They tried a little hook and ladder. The ball was lateraled loose, and Sterling scoops and scores a touchdown to go up 33-17.
Turn out the lights.
And Schilling came up, made the hit. I think it was on maybe Pastore as he tried to lateral. And then it was a free ball, and I thought Emmon tried to scoop it where I just wanted him to fall on it, but hey, it all worked out.
Oh, wow. No, we have to kick off now. Just kidding.
Well, that was interesting. Gebhardt for the conversion kick. And it is good. 34-17. Golden Warriors on top of St. Viator. With a minute 57 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll step aside. Golden Warriors are going to kick it off to the Lions next.
Northern Illinois Home Medical Supply is your #1 local choice for durable medical equipment and supplies, with locations in both Sterling and Dixon. We carry a wide variety of retail items such as bath aids, walkers, canes, seat lift chairs, power scooters, rental of oxygen, hospital beds, wheelchair, and sleep therapy. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to try and get it. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurances. Our customer service is top-notch and comes to you with compassionate and professional services. For all your healthcare needs, check out Northern Illinois Home Medical Supply, where our customers come first.
Well, that was an unexpected turn of events.
So nice.
Sterling, guys, scores on defense for the first time this year. Sterling's first defensive touchdown comes in week 10. So, time to start thinking about a trip to Chicago next week to take on Chicago Good.
Sarah E. Good STEM Academy, to be precise.
Sarah E. Good. You said that you had done your research.
I did some research.
Sterling will squib it here. Rolling along the ground. Fielded at the 19-yard line. On the return, Ethan Angst, and he's going to be tackled after losing yardage. Antonio Tablante downfield to make the tackle. A minute 52 for the fourth quarter. So what was Ms. Good's claim to fame, Mr. Gingrich?
She was an inventor. She invented a few different things, including like a roll-top desk or something like that. I can't. Spence, this was 2 days ago. I can't remember that long ago.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot, man.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast. So
well,
breakfast. Yesterday?
Yeah. I know what I'm having in a few minutes, though. It'll be tasty.
You gonna pop the cork and light the cigar?
Yeah, he might even have a cigar.
Oh, no, I don't do that anymore. That's been 30 years since I've done that.
Dolson over the middle, and making the catch is number 30, Camblin, and he's out to the 40 before he's dropped. And J.P. Schilling making the tackle. And the Lions are out of timeouts, but the clock stops to move the chains. So they quickly come up to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to spike it. It's interesting, they marked the ball ready for play before the chains were set. You know, with the first down, you could stop the ball long enough to move the chains, and then they wouldn't have had to. Sometimes people watch the NFL too much.
Yeah, I've noticed, though, that they've been doing that more this year, not waiting for the chains to get fully set.
Dolson, 11 of 23 for 188 yards and a touchdown, along with 2 interceptions. And he throws the ball once again, making the catch is Camblin. And not a lot.
We got somebody down here.
Yes, it's Beasley. Mason Emmon made the tackle.
So we have an injured Golden Warrior, Christian Beasley. That's not good. Sterling has already lost one of its defensive linemen, Kendrick Muhammad, earlier in the game. So as Beasley is tended to, we are going to step aside for a timeout here from Prescott Memorial Field. 90 seconds to go. Sterling 34, St. Viator 17. Back after this. So, what's the game day experience like at the Boulevard Pub and Grill? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's absolutely delicious. Every day is game day at the Boulevard Pub and Grill in Sterling. Beasley up slowly and walking off the field. It'll be 3rd and 7 for St. Viator. Beasley not off the field quite yet. And now he is off. Hopefully Christian's okay. Big part of the defense. Sterling looking to move forward in these playoffs. Dolson firing it deep, and it's overthrown. 4th down. Nick's the intended receiver, and this will be the last chance for St. Viator. They're out of timeouts, and if they don't convert a 1st down here, Sterling will be able to go to the victory formation. So what you really hope moving forward is that you can get Kendrick Muhammad and Christian Beasley healthy for next week.
Well, we need both of them.
1:21 for the 4th quarter clock here. Nix is going to line up as part of the trips formation to the right. Not a good snap back to Dolson, and he's going to fire it down the field, underthrown, intended for Nix.
Flag.
We got a flag.
Yeah, I think that's going to be holding on Camblin.
And Sterling's going to decline it, and that's going to be it.
He took Austin to the ground.
All right.
And that's going to do it. Kneel down a couple times and get ready for Chicago good.
So 1:16 on the clock. Sterling will have to take a couple of knees here. And it's on to week 10. Sterling has not advanced to week 11 since 2019. Haven't advanced to the quarterfinals since 2018.
Never take it for granted.
Nope.
Exactly.
Victory formation in a playoff game. Is there a more beautiful thing than victory formation in a playoff game? I mean, seriously, right?
It's beautiful.
I think I'm going to tear all up here. Never take week 10 for granted. Never take winning a playoff game for granted. As the clock rolling here. Do I say it again, guys?
What's that?
Nah.
Nah, not worth it?
Nah, no.
Yeah. All right.
That's a one-timer.
Yeah, right.
I know what you're thinking.
Yep.
Partner.
Thanks, partner. Thanks for talking me down, man. 45 seconds to go. Sterling will have to snap it one more time. And then start thinking about round 2.
That's it.
Handshake time. Sterling 34, St. Viator 17. Boy, it was an interesting 3rd quarter, though. You're up 6-2 at halftime, and they return the opening kickoff of the 2nd half for a touchdown, but you responded immediately with back-to-back touchdowns and never trailed again. Cale Ryan putting up all-state kind of numbers.
Yeah, I mean.
And the clock is now
2-1.
Officially at 0 as Sterling knocks off St. Viator 34-17 here in the 1st round of the IHSA Class 5A playoffs. We'll talk about numbers, and we'll hear from the coach, and we'll name our Candlelight Clutch player or play of the game. Early on, I thought that maybe it was going to be a play that was the winner, but we've got some work to do here to find out who our Candlelight Clutch player of the game is going to be, and we're going to do all that when we come back on the Frank's Repair Golden Warrior post-game report next.
Toro is the #1 snowblower brand in America because they don't take snow for an answer. Exhibit A, the Toro Power Clear. It cuts through deep snow like a hot knife, so you'll be done and on your way in no time. We're talking big-time power in a small package. The Power Clear engines are guaranteed to start and have plenty of power to blast through deep snow fast. Toro's Power Curve system shreds the snow and throws it up to 40 feet without clogging. And the unique scraper design sweeps the pavement squeaky clean, even after the plow comes and piles it all back up at the end of your driveway.
Check out Toro's full line of new snowblowers at Frank's Repair, 405 Ash Avenue in Sterling. Brinks in downtown Sterling is proud to be a sponsor of the Sterling Golden Warriors, and they wish all the Golden Warrior teams a great season. Stop by Brinks for lunch or dinner. Taco Tuesday special is 3 tacos for just $5. Thursday, pork tenderloin sandwiches are just $8.
Northern Illinois Home Medical Supply is your #1 local choice for durable medical equipment and supplies, with locations in both Sterling and Dixon. We carry a wide variety of retail items such as bath aids, walkers, canes, seat lift chairs, power scooters, rental of oxygen, hospital beds, wheelchair, and sleep therapy. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to try and get it. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurances. Our customer service is top-notch and comes to you with compassionate and professional services. For all your healthcare needs, check out Northern Illinois Home Medical Supply, where our customers come first.
Car trouble? Here at the Luce family-owned network of Napa Auto Parts stores, we've got the answer. We've got all the parts you need to get you back up and running and ready to take on tomorrow's adventures. For all of you DIYers out there, we know you want the best parts and the best prices, and we have been delivering the best to our loyal customers for nearly 30 years. Speaking of the best, our veteran, expert staff members are here and ready to use their Napa know-how to help you make the best decision every time. What started as a single store in Sterling in 1995 has grown to a 14-store network and distribution center centered right here in Northwest Illinois. Our business and our family has grown since 1995, but the customer-first mindset we started with remains a constant. We thank you for your support.
Back here at Prescott Memorial Field, Sterling over St. Viator by the final score of 34-17. And the Golden Warriors improved to 8-2, and they are in the second round of the IHSA Class 5A playoffs to take on Chicago Good on the road. Game time, it'll be next Saturday, and Sterling will get a hold of the administration at Good, set the game time, and Good does have their own field, so it's not like they have to share the field with somebody else, but they do have their own turf field.
That's nice.
For that matter. So down to the field we go with victorious Golden Warrior coach John Schlemmer. Piece of cake, right, Coach? Had it all the way, right, buddy?
Yeah, we sure did, man. No, heck yeah, man. I'm pumped for these kids. That's a tough win. That's a tough win. It's a grind win. It's against a good team, and we found a way. You know, we had some things not go our way, and but defensively, I thought we played as good as we possibly could. We played really good defensively, and offensively, we just kind of got a kick, clicking. And in that second half, man, we were tough to stop.
In the first half, unable to finish drives. Anything you can point at? Was it execution? Just they guessed right, made plays. What do you think about the first half?
I think that one, defensively, they're good. And, I should know this. Our staff's 11th year together. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys know I like to gamble a little bit, man.
A little bit.
And we go for it on fourth down, and I'm going to trust our guys, and I'm going to continue to do it. And the fact that our defense was able to get off the field, when we didn't get it, I mean, that goes to show you I got so much confidence in them. And that's just who my personality is. And sometimes, I lay in bed at night like, gosh, DNA wasn't what it is, but it's who I am, and I trust our kids more than anything. So, it's one of those things where we probably maybe should have kicked it away and played some field position, but I'm going to do it again with Kale and John and put the ball in their hands, or Tony or AJ or Kale, whoever that might be. We're going to give them a chance here, okay?
Yeah, no doubt. It was.
You can get this on camera, too.
Yeah.
Hey,
all right,
buddy.
hey.
Yeah, there.
Hey, buddy.
All right, it's J-Mo.
J-Mo, say hi. Oh, go run.
All
Go
right.
see Mom. Go see Mom. Appreciate it. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, that's awesome, man. That's good stuff. Young Jamison Schlemmer, future quarterback of the Golden Warriors.
I don't know about that, man. He might be fully grown right now. But.
Now, Coach, at halftime, you didn't account for giving up the opening kickoff of the second half for a touchdown. So you have all that discussion at halftime. We're going to do this, we're going to do this, and then you come out and you give up the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Did you say anything, after the kickoff? I mean, to kind of reframe things after what you talked about at halftime?
I don't know if there's much I can say. I mean, our kids, and it stinks. We thought there was probably a couple guys that they had a little bit of cloth, but we got to try to work to get off those. And schematically, we kind of went back to work a little bit. We got to go to both sides and kind of mix that up a little bit. But we got to get off blocks, even though blocks sometimes, in our view, they maybe don't look like blocks themselves. But we still got to find a way. And so we're gonna get better at that. That's something that moving forward in the second round and moving forward, we're not going to be able to allow.
Coach, a couple of key, one key play and then one key stretch in my mind. I thought Isaiah Mendoza's interception in the first half was absolutely huge because they had a bunch of momentum at that time. Yeah. Looked like they were going to be able to take the lead and then have the ball, Coach, to start the second half. I mean, just play that out a little bit. Yeah. If they score there and then return the opening kickoff of the second half for a touchdown, it's a completely different game.
It sure is.
I mean, because you just don't know when the biggest play of the game might be. It maybe didn't prove to be the biggest play of the game, but at that point, that was absolutely huge.
It was huge. It was huge. Such a good play by him, and he read the backside there and kind of came flowing across with flow. And he did a really good job because we were trying to over-under that single-side receiver under with our safety, over with our corner. So our safety kind of took him underneath, and he kind of worked over the top and found that guy cutting across, and Doze made a huge play. And when you can win the turnover battle, and we won it again tonight, or today, we won that turnover battle. That is something that when you get in these games and in the playoffs, you have to win that battle, and we did today. So I agree with you, man. That was such a huge play for us. And then, we're a fingertip catch away from maybe taking the lead with Kale to John there at the end. But, man, that was a fun one.
Yeah, and then, John, the way your offense responded after the kickoff return. I mean, there was no panic. You ran your stuff, and you moved the ball around, got it to the edge through the passing game, something that you hadn't been great at this year. It was really effective, and then that loosened up the interior of their defense to get your ground game in gear.
Yeah. Was 107 pass, 323 rush. I mean, that's a good day, man, against a good defense.
430 yards of offense.
That's a darn good day against a really good defense. So, when pushing the ball to the perimeter, and Coach Campbell did a great job, and kind of making sure that we understood, hey, get that ball out there, get the ball to the perimeter, and we have to throw that early to keep those guys out of the run game, and they did. It kept them out of there. Eventually they had to really honor that. So. We made some really nice blocks in space, and something that Coach Bailey and Coach Gee and Coach Detmar worked on so hard this week was blocking in space, because we thought that look that we got might be what we get on Saturday afternoon. So credit still goes to our kids for making the plays when they needed to, but that was big, man.
Coach, from an injury standpoint, I know you can't say a ton, but Kendrick Muhammad, Christian Beasley, important dudes for this team. Any idea what the early prognosis is with those two young men?
I got a pretty good feeling both those guys will be in uniform on Saturday, a week from today.
Okay, all right.
Great.
Yeah. That's good to hear. I like it.
Real quick with that, I'll point out a couple guys. I mean, Braylon Bohr, he hasn't really played too many snaps, and with the new set that we added, we needed that extra guard because Kendrick was dinged up, and he comes in and does a great job. And I don't really have a say with this, but player of the game, I mean, you can get a lot of guys, but something that people watching the game didn't know. Lucas Austin moved into a guard, a position he hadn't played one snap in, and didn't miss a beat. The dude knew exactly what to do because he studies in practice. He played more boundary end for us than he has all year. That kid to me, and I don't get a vote, that kid was my player of the game because the unselfishness of just doing what, something that he hadn't even practiced, but he pays such good attention. He's such an intelligent player. That was huge for us having him, you know, be able to move around and do some things both offensively and defensively. So
and then he drove 30 into such a tizzy that he drew a unsportsmanlike conduct on him at the end of the game. So
that was a that kid did some stuff that you can't teach. Just kind of he dug down and found it today. So I was impressed with that.
Your vote carries a lot of weight.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna take that under consideration.
Sure.
Coach, tell me about Chicago Good. I mean, what do you know?
I know about as much as you guys probably.
Okay.
I mean, maybe less. I don't know. You know, when you get to this point, it's hard to look ahead. I mean, we knew perspectives. I've played good, and we knew we were going on the road regardless of who won there, just by the seeding stuff. But it's another opportunity. So this was such a tough one that our kids, we knew that we had to be good today to give ourselves next week. So we're gonna enjoy this one as we should. You know, last year didn't win that first round. 2 years ago was COVID year, you know. So it's these things aren't easy, man. They're not easy to win playoff games and against, you know, good opponents from really darn good leagues and good, well-coached teams. So, you know, we're going to enjoy the heck out of this one, but we'll be ready to go back to work on Monday.
And, Coach, it's getting to that time of the year where you keep doing this. You're going to get to practice in the dark.
Yeah, well, I think next week.
It's going to be close, right?
Yeah, I think it's after Halloween. So if we can, you know, if we can
win another one.
Keep going.
We can win another one, man. I'll tell you what, I walk out, this is something that in 2018 was the first time I really saw, but when we'd walk out the back of the stadium after practice, Christmas lights are on over at the hospital, and you know, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome when you're practicing, there's Christmas lights up and it's dark at 5 o'clock and you know you're playing at the right time of the year.
Absolutely, Coach. Congratulations on the win, and good luck in prep. For a road trip to Chicago against Chicago Good, and have a great week of prep.
Hey, I'm proud of the heck of our kids. You know, what we ask them to do, we talk about it all the time. It's not easy. Man, we got great kids here. We got great kids, and if Grandma and Grandpa or aunt or uncle, mom or dad, cousins are watching anywhere from some of the kids that we got playing, and if they're smart, they probably turn it off by the time I'm talking. But if they didn't, your boys they're great kids, and so lucky to be able to coach them.
It's always a great day to be a Golden Warrior, my friend.
Amen, man. Today's even better.
Yep. Exactly. So. All right. Thanks, Coach. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, guys, a lot. Appreciate it.
That's Sterling football coach John Schlemmer here on the Franks Repair Golden Warrior postgame report. His team knocked off St. Viator 37-17 this afternoon to advance into the second round of the IHSA Class 5A playoffs next week on the road in Chicago against Good. It's a STEM academy in the southwest side of Chicago. So that's where Sterling's heading next week. They do have their own field, and
I'll be looking for places to stop.
Elroy
That's
is
my job.
Elroy is in charge of food next week, of finding where we're going to eat. Okay. We're going to take a break. On the other side, we'll take a look at the final numbers, and we'll name our Candlelight Clutch player of the game. All that coming up. Stay with us.
Seems to us, your money should work as hard for you as you work for it. Maybe harder. But making the most of all you've been given isn't about you alone. So you shouldn't have to figure it out alone. At Thrivent, we've helped clients with advice, investments, insurance, banking, and generosity for over 100 years. For expert solutions that can help you live a life that's rich beyond money. See how your money can do more at Thrivent.com or text Thrive to 444-555.
So, what's the game day experience like at the Boulevard Pub and Grill? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's absolutely delicious. Every day is game day at the Boulevard Pub and Grill in Sterling.
At Community State Bank, we engage with our community. Whether you're looking to build your credit or build your business, Community State Bank is here to help. As a full-service bank, we have many services available to help you reach your goals. With our personal approach to service and our helpful bilingual staff in Sterling, banking with us has never been easier. Community State Bank, putting your hard-earned dollars to work locally.
What is it about wood floors that make people proud? Is it that they're sturdy, yet warm and cozy? Or do they just feel like they're making a statement about their home? Something that says, this is the place I choose to live my life to its fullest. At Brothers Flooring, we'll work with you to make sure your choice fits your lifestyle. From selection to installation and beyond, we're here to help you. Come check out the latest trends in wood flooring. Brothers Flooring, 1111 First Avenue, Rock Falls, and 1419 North Galena Avenue in Dixon, where you're one of the family.
Toro is the #1 snowblower brand in America because they don't take snow for an answer. Exhibit A, the Toro Power Clear. It cuts through deep snow like a hot knife, so you'll be done and on your way in no time. We're talking big-time power in a small package. The Power Clear engines are guaranteed to start and have plenty of power to blast through deep snow fast. Toro's Power Curve system shreds the snow and throws it up to 40 feet without clogging. And the unique scraper design sweeps the pavement squeaky clean, even after the plow comes and piles it all back up at the end of your driveway.
Check out Toro's full line of new snowblowers at Frank's Repair, 405 Ash Avenue in Sterling. All right, the gang is all here in the booth. Spence and Ging and Elroy. Sterling over St. Viator this afternoon, 34-17 here in the IHSA Class 5A playoffs. Final numbers here for you. Final team statistics for you in this Golden Warrior playoff win. Sterling ends up with a total of 430 yards of offense, 323 on the ground. And they held St. Viator to 35 yards rushing in this game. 35 yards rushing on 15 attempts. And they did pass for 211 yards, but they were 14 for 30 passing, and they threw 2 interceptions. 3 turnovers in the game for St. Viator, so Sterling plus 3. Sterling has only turned the ball over 3 times all season. Wow. 3 turnovers in 10 games. Ball Amazing. Security has been huge, and it will continue to be immensely important as the weeks move along here, along the playoff trail. We talked about the next group of stats here as we look at time of possession and, those sorts of things. But Sterling they almost doubled them up in terms of time of possession. In terms of total offensive plays, Sterling ran 74 and St. Viator ran 45. 74 offensive plays in a 48-minute game is just amazing. And St. Viator combined 0 for 10 on 3rd down and 4th down combined. And Sterling with 5 tackles for loss and 3 sacks. That's more like it. After a couple of games where Sterling was not able to make those negative plays, with their guys up front. And then you look at an individual, some individual stuff here. Cale Ryan, 113 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. Also threw for a touchdown on the first play for Sterling's first touchdown of the game. The pass to Ottens that went for a touchdown. Rushed for 2, threw for 1. They had a bunch of tackles, had an interception, and
scoop and score.
And a scoop and score. Yeah, so he had a touchdown on defense. The first time that Sterling has scored on defense this year. Now,
boy, other than that, he did nothing.
Other than that, he was awful.
just a bit shy of being candlelight clutch.
Yeah,
today.
Just not enough. Sorry, Cale, not enough. Maybe it's to the point now where you look at Cale. We've had people in this realm before, Matt, right?
Yes.
But Devin Carbaugh,
yes.
Joseph Bertrand, J.P. Schilling basketball, is that what you do normally isn't good enough to be the player of the game. Sometimes we just have to do something different. And we do this today is we're going to defer to Coach Schlemmer because of what he said about Lucas Austin and what Lucas did to help this team unselfishly doing things that he'd never done before. Asking him to do those things up front in the trenches on both sides of the ball because other players were injured, and him knowing enough, caring enough to say, whatever you want us to do, it's about winning the football game. And he did it willingly, and didn't just do it willingly, he did it well.
Yes.
So Lucas Austin is the candlelight clutch player of the game because of the team first mentality that he put first to help out when guys were hurting.
and you know, you needed to mix things around a little bit.
I'm not sure we've rewarded the offensive line yet this year, and we've put up a bunch of yardage on the ground and through the air as well. So it's an appropriate award given the circumstances and what you mentioned, but also with the numbers that we put up today, especially on the ground.
All right.
Exactly.
So there you go. Lucas Austin is your Candlelight Clutch player of the game. Again, highly recommended by Golden Warrior coach John Schlemmer, and we agree, and he's the winner this week. So beyond Ryan, J.P. Schilling had 94 yards rushing. Sterling's quarterbacks go a combined 9 of 14 for 107. No interceptions, you know, and Sterling.
Yeah, especially those passes at the beginning of the second half. I think were so good to open other things up.
Yep, very good. All right, off to Chicago next week to take on Good. You know, think about how much you know about the football program at Chicago Good. Think about that. That's, hey.
They're the Knights.
Yeah, they're the Knights, yes.
Well, you know more than I do.
Good Knights. Good Knights. I mean, see, when you put, that's great.
That is.
The Chicago Good Knights. That's perfect. That is a great nickname. Like, you know, Orangeville, okay? They shouldn't have been the Broncos. They should have been the Orange.
Well,
the Orange Men.
You know my bone to pick there. Their school colors are not orange.
Right, exactly.
Too obvious.
Anyway, we digress. we like to have fun occasionally. Yeah, on occasion. All right. Great win here for the Golden Warriors. On to Chicago next week. Elroy is going to be making our culinary plans for us.
I'm not used to the Southwest side, so we'll have to look around there. But
you'll find something.
Look in Oak Lawn for an Italian restaurant. You'll find plenty.
Oh yeah.
Okay, there you go. 34-17, the final score. Great job by our crew. Thank you. Really appreciate all that you did today, with all that we did today as a Golden Warrior TV crew, with swimming, the conference swimming meet live on Golden Warrior TV, and then transitioning right into this football game. And we hope that you viewers, if you watch both, that it was just seamless for you, because we have such a wonderful crew. So, it turned out great.
And you made it here just in time.
Got here by kickoff.
I was almost going to have to do play-by-play.
I was a little nervous there
and
for
that
a while.
was like, oh, my.
It's been a fun day. Been a fun day. For everybody, the crew and my partners. Partners! How you doing, partner? Folks, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're going to talk to you from Chicago next week.